I play this song on a Thursday.
But why I'm hearing like two songs?
I don't know why you're hearing two songs.
Are you hearing that?
No?
It's it sounded like it was.
Hi, Nigel.
There's like an echo or something. Is it? Am I tripping?
Maybe a little bit.
Yes, I'm hearing Tony Schiavone, and then I'm hearing him like in the background or something. Like
No, I don't hear that.
there's an echo. Well, what the hell's
Oh.
going on here? Hold on, let me refresh. You watching on Max?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just refreshing because I don't know what's going on.
It sounds normal to me.
Okay, now it sounds normal. I don't know what that was just now. I don't know. Creatures, we are here. It is Thursday. We did tell y'all that Collision will be on Thursday. So everybody come on in here. Really great episode. When I tell you, last night after the stream, I had to do my daughter's hair. Spent a long time on it for it to pretty much frizz up by first period.
Mm.
Um, and I was just ranting about the whole match with Osprey and Takeshita, and she's like, "Was the match that bad?" And I was like, "No, it was too good.
It was
Too good for
amazing.
TV. It just Will Osprey won. That's what we're mad about." They had a whole party and everything at the end of the show, which is crazy.
So I heard this might have not been just for the, the titles. This might have been to rub it into Bischoff's face because they passed Nitro, and you know how much Shizniz Bischoff has been talking about AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
he was
did
just
he
like,
say? Did he say anything?
um,
Well, what's going on here? Who the hell is that? Marina snatching up people. Who is she snatching up?
I don't know who that woman is. She's just beating up staff.
Oh well. Oh well.
Well, I hope there's hazard pay for that lady.
We don't put the hands on the ring announcers. Marina, leave her alone. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Death Riders are here.
Moxley, Claudia with the shirt. They beating up the cameraman.
Why did you do this the first day? Oh, there goes the camera. Those can cost upwards of like thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
If it was a real camera. Go beat up Doc Samson.
Why not? Willie, you the man.
They're mad. Are they mad about their titles? Are you finally doing something about it, you crybabies?
GM.
What? I didn't call you that crybaby.
We love the Death Riders. We
don't. I've told you many times. I'm so sick and tired. I love them individually as people.
That too. I like them as a group as well. Yes.
This group story has been trash.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Basura.
Well, hold on. Who are they talking to like that? How dare they?
That's a Boston crowd for you.
Really, you isn't even bothering anybody. I'm not gonna lie. The way they celebrated after that match last night, I was like, where were y'all? You saw AR Fox was over there, Kevin Knight and them. Mike Bailey was in there celebrating. Mike Bailey just got here last week. What's Mike Bailey celebrating about?
No, they're shouting you passed out at Moxley.
Wow. Why would they do this?
Boston. Let them know.
They ain't got no home training over there.
We're kind of trash over here, so.
Right, Moxley, they was celebrating. What's wrong with them? Oh. It's the Bucks' fault. If they never came on out there, that would have never happened. Oh. All right. Well. Oh. All right. Who we booing? The Young Bucks?
I'm booing the Death Riders. I'm chewing, okay?
They're so rude. This ain't right. Right, Joe. Oh. You done look at Willie, you putting all that work in. Mm-hmm. Oh. You think they're going 1-on-1?
Joe with Double or Nothing with Moxley?
Why should they say collision or dynamite or something? They said right now. Oh. Oh. To what? What we challenging him to? Why won't they be quiet, Jim?
They're from Boston. We're loud.
Oh. That's it? Oh. Oh.
So we beat up a stagehand. We ruined a many $1,000 video camera.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We trashed the totes at the side of the ring.
Right. There's important things in there.
Like duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
We menaced a ring announcer.
She was in the way. You know, we doing what we can. Nick Wayne and Commander.
Yeah, it's for the title.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I know that.
Christian said he got him a title shot before he goes off to the Best of the Super Juniors.
Ishii, Kevin Knight, Lance Archer.
Well, Lance is losing.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Megan. All right.
I might recognize the jobber in this because they're in Boston.
The jobber for Adam Cole. Why Adam Cole look like a child?
I mean Megan Bain. Probably local talent.
Who y'all think gonna be doing the who's this? Kevin Knight first. All right. Hello to everyone in the chat. As y'all can see, Boston, they ain't got no home training, nothing. How dare they just disrespect the Death Riders like that? How dare they?
Sorry, the bastion of freedom does not rest, Tati.
This ain't right. Robert, hello, how are you? We got David Bond in the house. Mr. Majestic is here. Okay. Well, David Bond said she's a cyborg. Oh.
Marina, that's her moniker.
Ballet dancers in the house. Hello, Ballet. How are you? David said, I love Monks and the Swiss cyborg. Screw cousin it.
No, that right. Marina wasn't the cyborg in University. That was the other person. The one with the arm tatted on. Anyways.
Well, Lance Archer, you know what? Oh, so Uncle Don posted a picture last night with him, Takeshita, Fletcher, and Josh Alexander and Lance last night.
Mm.
I thought his ass was out the group. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's that. To be
Ryan
honest,
is
Rick,
injured, right?
I think he's injured. I think he's injured, and obviously Mark Davis. You know, we heard the news.
Yeah, he's in the boot.
What is going on? He just got back, and when you think about it, Pac was injured for a long time too, and he's injured now too. What are we doing? What are we doing? Black Star is here. He says, I think as great things was last night, they need to follow up, but I just have a problem with Mercedes versus Athena. I just have a feeling there will be no follow. I was thinking that
Yeah,
last night too.
I was thinking that too,
I was
which is a
thinking that last
shame.
night too. We'll see though. We'll see because we said this like 2 years ago when Athena was in the Owen and nothing happened. Well, no, you know what? They did follow up with her and Willow, but it was on Ring of Honor, not on AEW. And they had one of the best matches that Tony Khan has ever had for the ladies. Period. So if y'all missed that, that was a really good one. Ballet says hit the like button for Tati and QGM. Yes. David Bond said Mox is challenging Joe. Mm-hmm. Ballet says Kevin Knight. He is so good looking. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that picture? GM, I gotta put it on the screen. This is not good enough to just talk about. You
What
have to
picture?
see it. The boys just coming from the gym. Hold
Twin
on, hold
pics.
on. We need it. This is what we need. You know, they have a female demographic to cater to. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Hold on, I'm just going through to find this picture. And then to Kyle Fletcher. Oh my God, there's no way. So I did post a link to the what happened? What happened earlier today? What was that picture that they posted earlier? Well, hold on. And then Heyman was in good last night too. Hold on, what the hell? Hold on. I suck at using technology, guys. All right, Boston. I see they quiet as hell. Wait, what? Are they talking to Uncle Don? Oh, I thought they were saying something. What's wrong with Boston?
We have our
Ballet.
flaws.
Ballet,
That's
you
for
hear
sure.
this? Y'all hearing this? How they disrespecting Uncle Don? He's putting in work. He's gearing up a super team, right? You know, Lance Archer, I don't know. I don't know about Lance Archer in the group. I don't know. Well, hold on, Kevin. Well, how many matches Kevin won so far? Like one?
I think one because he lost Osprey.
But he definitely had like 3, maybe more matches, probably.
Well,
Commercial. Did we just get started? We just got started, and all of a sudden, what is going on? Well, I don't know. I don't know. How am I supposed to show this picture? Oh, see, this is what happens when you sit here and rely on King Leo to do all the things. And then when it's time
all
for
you
you to
gotta
do
do
it on
is
yourself.
just share your screen when you have the thing up.
Okay, let me try.
If you share your screen, it should ask you what you want to show.
Okay. All right. Y'all know I'm kind of illiterate with this thing. Okay. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Can I zoom in on this? Oh my god, I don't know. Whatever. But look at that. Totally on a Bishop Con Kevin Knight Powerhouse Hobbs. I can't even imagine. Like, imagine like walking into the gym and seeing this. And seeing this. Like, how do you eat? How could you work out? You know, if you're a woman, you're gonna stop and stare. If you're a man, you're just gonna pack your shit and go home. Beautiful men. Beautiful men. All right, where are we with the comments? Jay Millie's in the house. Hello, Jay Millie. AEW Thursday Night Collision.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I seen Yuta looking like a spoiled kid who lost his favorite toy." I can see who grew up to be bullies in the chat. Y'all sitting here bullying Willie Yuta. Willie Yuta has never done anything to hurt anybody. I still, I at first I was so shocked about Moxley, passing out or whatnot. Because I was like, Willie Yuta, if they're gonna lose, they're gonna use Willie Yuta. So that's interesting that they're just going to move forward in terms of John Moxley going against Samoa Joe. So
I mean, yeah, they have to do it that way if they didn't want Joe.
Blank Star says, "Well, I know who Randy will face this Sunday." Randy? Who's Randy? Randy
Orton.
on Collision?
Yeah, there might be a mystery opponent. It could be a number of people. Some people are like saying Alistair. I'm like, nah. Some people are like, all this. I'm like, nah. Who knows? Who knows?
Well,
I'll probably be watching highlights or something.
That's the thing too, because everybody talking about the whole situation with Jeff Cobb. I don't know, because that's wild that he would leave. What was it, Monday, when they announced that he left New Japan, and then could you imagine literally him being at WrestleMania on Sunday? Wild. Ballet says Lance Archer and those damn pants. Black Star says now he will be in stand and deliver, but as far as Randy, his Mania open challenge will fall on a certain day. If you catch what
it's not going
I'm
to be
saying.
Miro.
Who want to see that?
If Miro comes back, he better fucking come back as a redeemer.
Man,
that was his best gimmick.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true. I don't know if anybody cared for Randy out.
Well, there goes Kevin flipping Lance Archer off.
Hey, if Lance Archer loses, Uncle Don, get him out the group. Get him out the group.
Jeez. Yeah, I saw the Nick Khan comments, Jay Millie. In what world is WWE the fucking underdog?
You tell me. You tell me which universe we in.
It's an opposite day. That's what it is.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And then he said something about like getting talent to not use them or whatnot.
Oh my!
Yeah, to bench them. That's a motherfucking lie.
Daddy.
Natty ain't even doing anything over there. They only signed her just so she don't go nowhere else.
Honestly, I could probably name 6 more people if you give me time. That was like.
Would you have seen Natty going to AEW though?
No.
I don't see.
No, I don't think so. But the way so these people need a PR person, because the way I would have said it is, like when the part where he says like, we could, how did somebody say it was on like the Going on Raw podcast, basically like, we will try to use, underutilized talent if they decide to come to our brand. That's it. That's all you had to say. You don't have to say, oh, at least we don't sign people and bench them. Like,
but y'all do.
You do.
And prime example was Omos. Y'all had a situation where y'all wasn't even using him. Y'all found a reason for him to be doing something, even though that's not directly with y'all. He would have been in Japan. He could have still been holding that title. He would have been doing
Nah,
something
he was.
still.
I think he was pretty over in Noah too. Like people were just like,
Yes.
oh yeah, like why don't you just let him work in Noah? People liked him.
So right before Royal Rumble, I think is when he ended up dropping the title. So y'all haven't used him since. But you want to sit here and talk about other people? Come on, man. We watching too, okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ricochet
Kevin Knight.
responded.
Oh, wow. Well, there's that. Black Star says, "LOL, Nick Khan is a demon." Ballet dancer enjoying that picture. Black Star says, "I can't believe you guys aren't catching what I'm saying." Rusev,
It took us a second, okay?
who was that though?
I don't care.
It, we don't care. We don't care. He hasn't been used for so long. For so
I
long,
think he's
like
a
it's
real estate agent in Bulgaria too now.
oh well, if something gotta be bringing in the money. We just haven't seen him wrestle. Definitely way over a year. We haven't seen him. So I don't know what it is that he can offer because like when you think about a place like WWE, even AEW, when y'all think about bringing new people in, it's like, well, where does this person fit? You know, we're at the point where both of these companies, could I say like at capacity? Well, you know what, AEW we full. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
already know that. But
We're really
WWE,
full now.
even with like WWE, they have this thing where like you can't. Oh,
Yep.
Uncle Don, get him out the group. Get him out the group. Well, um, well, there's that. There is that. So I got a poll in the chat, and I asked, "Is Powerhouse Hobbs a good fit for the ops?" We have 74% said yes, 5% said no, 21% said not sure.
Yeah, I think he's okay. I mean, if you're not doing anything else, and if Hook is out with a concussion, because that's what people are thinking of, because he threw up in the ring,
Mm-hmm.
you can get if you have a concussion that could happen.
Right.
Then you know what? Hobbs not doing anything. Just put him in.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm intimidated by this group, not Hook.
Yeah. If Hook was in it, we couldn't even get a kindergartner to flinch. Oh. Oh. Y'all gonna let Shavada say something? No. Well, no. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see where we at. Roberto's here. He said, "Web to all guys. I watched Ultimo Dragon and 2025 last night. Y'all must have went to bed late watching all these
Mhm.
wrestling. I haven't even Ring of Honor had a little special on YouTube earlier. I didn't get a chance to see nothing. Why my job keep bothering me? I just want to watch wrestling. I haven't watched anything, so we'll see if I can catch up to a couple of things this weekend." Blackstar says, "But Rusev isn't doing anything." Well, where are we gonna throw him in? We don't have no space.
Mm-mm.
Um, but I did like him in AEW. They had something going. I don't know really what the fuck had happened. I have no clue. No clue.
So the rumors were that Rusev didn't want to lie down.
I lie down for who?
Like he didn't want to lose AEW, and that was the rumor.
Oh, oh. Well, you win some, you lose some. What y'all gonna do? That's the thing. Like I get it. Like egos, and you don't want to lose or whatever. However, at some point you're going to lose. Now, if he didn't want to lose, it must have been to somebody that he didn't feel worthy. You know, who was he in the feud with? Who he dropped the title to? Damn, that was so
Mm.
long ago. I don't even. I barely remember, barely remember. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll
Roberto
see.
says it was 1 a.m.
1
Yeah,
a.m.
we're full. We're very full. Every
Very
company's
full.
full.
Yes. Ballet says Rusev. See, even Ballet's not convinced. We're not convinced. Black Star said, "Yeah, Jeff Cobb is a definite no." Where do you think you would see him at though? See,
I
here's
think
the
it.
thing.
I think I'd put him in NXT first, even
NXT.
for a short run. Even for a short run, you
I
gotta
don't
realize
know.
not everybody knows New Japan,
Well,
and
no,
he's been in the Indies for a while, but not everybody knows that.
I don't know. The company knows where he's been. I personally, I they can put him on the main roster and introduce him to people. I don't know. I was gonna ask you if you think he would go to AEW. I don't see him. I don't
I
see
don't
him
see him in
being done.
AEW. There's too many. There's already too many big men in AEW. He just get lost, and he's been in
We
AEW.
don't have enough meaty men,
He's
do
been
we?
here. He was Jericho's assassin or something. Remember?
Oh, yeah, yeah. He's been there a couple of times. Couple of times. Like I said, we don't have enough meaty men. We could add more meaty men to the roster, but we're full. We're full. hmm King Leo's in the house. What's going on, King Leo? Blackstar says Nick Khan is a demon dude is trying to catch infinity stones. Roberta said, Tati, are you streaming GCWA for culture tomorrow? Well, what time is it on? Ooh, Lord, look at these beautiful ladies.
Is Chris Statlander wearing the Sistine Chapel as a tank top?
That's the rest that's part of the pants that Fletcher was wearing the other day.
Yep.
They've had a match before, right?
I'm pretty sure they've had to have fought each other before. And Jamie looks like she's wearing a quilt.
She does. Oh. Oh, we ready for that. What's Shivani doing here? Uh-huh. We don't give a fuck. Tweet about it or something. What they did last week. What? This what we doing with TV time. What? Um uh, This is a 2 hour show. All right, they're showing about Josh Alexander who came yesterday. He didn't need to be. He didn't need to be in the Owen, right, GM? He didn't need to be in it.
I
He should
mean,
have
if
just
it
he
furthers the story, I'll let it cook for a week, couple weeks.
further what story?
Him joining the Don Callis family.
He could have debuted against anybody and still join anybody. See, there they go. There they go. Why Takesha's so cute? Oh, who Josh going against? I wonder how tall he is. What he doing a squash match?
Maybe.
He doesn't have any eyebrows. Hmm. Well, Canada in the house. Roberto, I need to see about that show tomorrow. Ring of Honor coming on. They said like I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be off of work by the time Ring of Honor come on tomorrow. Cause I was gonna go live, but I gotta see what time it's gonna come on. But let me see about that. Ain't Bloodsport on right now? Right now, I think they might be, or maybe later on tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Black Hat is in the house. Hello, Black Hat. Takesha.
I think this is a tag team.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say that in the same group.
It's a tag team. I think I thought I heard it in the beginning.
Why Takesha don't wear the title? Oh,
Because
he
it's
wearing it. He
is
wearing
it?
a GM.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Okay.
Ooh, I'm about to
Well,
say.
Resurgence is coming up.
It is. It is.
Man, New Japan's in a rough way.
Yeah, GM. Oh,
They gotta build up They gotta build up Narita or Suji to grab that title from Goto.
yeah,
Once they
yeah.
need to build people up now.
Now, right now. You
Shota's
hear
not
that?
gonna cut it.
Shut up.
We've
GM.
tried for years.
GM. We're not even bringing that up. We're not bringing that up. New
Oh,
Japan
okay. So, oh
together.
right, it's Ishii and who was it?
Who are you teaming up with? Rocky Romero.
Yeah, Ishii and Rocky Mirror. They flashed a card earlier.
Oh, they did show that. Look at Ishii with the title. Gabe, we
So
praying.
Rocky's taking the pin from Josh, I assume.
Um, uh, Gabe, we praying. He not going anywhere. Gabe Kid, we're not worried about it at all. He's not going anywhere. They need to do more with him too. You
They
know.
gotta be like, yo, we're gonna give you an extra 0, and how about the global title later this year?
Yes, extra zero. The title. We'll pay your rent for the duration of your contract. Something. Conglomeration. I know I'm not hearing conglomeration. Ain't that group done?
Eh.
I don't want to hear a damn thing about no conglomeration. After what
Well,
Takesha
we're
did last
about to
night.
get a house fight right here.
Interesting. Black Hat says, honestly, Hobbs make the ops cooler.
Mhm.
Oh,
I agree
I
with
heard
that.
that. Blackstar says, "Oh, Moss got bench. Brought him back to get bench again. Well, that doesn't really surprise me. They could have just left him. Like,
Yeah,
what
just say
difference
no.
would it have made? They could have just left him over there. They wouldn't even have to think about him. Let's let him do what he's doing. At least he would have been doing something.
Yeah, at least I mean, he's been making his fragrance videos again.
He's not in the ring though.
No, he's just been making his top fragrances he's picked up lately.
I don't think it's right. So y'all can't just be talking about other companies when y'all doing the same motherfucking thing. Same thing. Did y'all see Triple H wax figure?
No,
Horrible. Horrible.
I heard about his interview. He said a couple of things that this is why they need a PR team. So he was going off on critics. I think he meant he was trying to go off on wrestling journalists. But
Journalist. We're
we're
using that word. Journalist.
The problem is Triple H isn't the best. He doesn't take criticism very well.
Mm-hmm.
So like saying wrestling critics instead of journalists just makes it sound like he just can't take criticism from people who have criticisms.
Well, but what he said about him?
um so he said like sometimes people don't want to get like spoiled for like what's happening like behind the scenes before the actual result.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Mm-hmm.
is I get it. Some people don't like take enjoyment if they know what's going to happen.
Right.
Um I do appreciate that he does like peel back the curtain sometimes
Commercial.
after the result happens, which is fun. I like knowing what happens behind the scenes, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Um. Well, y'all go ahead and deal with that.
Yep.
Hold on. But did y'all see that picture from? See, I knew it. They dropped the news on y'all, letting y'all know that Roman Reigns was mega, but they did it with a sexy picture too. And
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
it's
no.
a Libo. I think it was it's a like I'm betting that's like a Leibowitz like photo shoot. She's a pretty yeah.
There we go.
Um like
They caught me off guard.
Leibowitz takes like pictures like that.
They caught me off guard with that. So at first I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that picture. And then I was reading more into it and I said, wait, what? He voted for who? And I was like, I can't say that I was surprised or not, because honestly, we really don't know what people are doing or whatever. But that caught me off guard.
He's
And
a he's a
why
rich
would he
dude.
even mention this? I mean, this is the perfect thing to say if you probably want people to watch WrestleMania or not. Right? Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I find those Vogue like as you know, popular magazine as Vogue is and longstanding. You'd think articles like that would have more substance, but they tend not
Mm-hmm.
to.
They don't. They don't. That's true. That's true. But he looked good though, right?
He looks
You know.
good.
He looks good.
I mean, if you have enough money, you could look good too. We all could
He
look
married,
good.
right? He
Yeah.
married.
Yes, he's married. He has he has kids, and I
Kids.
think he's with his wifey.
Oh well, it's okay. It wasn't gonna work out anyway.
Nope.
It wasn't gonna work out. It
Nope.
wasn't. Oh man, not good, not good. Ballet said I selected not sure. She's not sure that Hobbs will be a good fit for this. I'll say this: if Samoa Joe's gonna be doing all the talking, it's not gonna be what it could be for Hobbs. Hobbs needs to be doing some promos too in this group. Shibata, we're just going to take it for what it is at this point.
Mhm.
But Hobbs is going to have to be speaking in this group. So hopefully, they don't let Joe. I mean, does somebody have to be a leader? Not necessarily, but I can see them having Joe to be in the forefront in that group. But we'll see. We'll see. Black Star said GM is actually very good at catching what I'm saying.
I think about the
Uh,
Rusev Day thing.
mm-hmm. Roberta said I selected not sure too. Oh, okay. Fletcher's in the house. Hello, Fletcher. Fletcher, I see you've been blowing me up on Instagram. I had to delete Instagram from my phone because I needed space on my phone for the butts and abs pictures from the New Japan show. So, you have to sacrifices. Well, what can we do? Oh. All right, Ishii is not playing with y'all.
No, she has always been a good hand.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that match that he had with Gabe, if anybody didn't see it, from Windy City Riot, over the weekend,
It was perfect.
absolutely,
It was
yes,
great. It was great.
amazing. Oh, Takeshita. A really great matchup. I honestly did not think that Gabe was gonna lose, but Ishii, he won the title. That's great. But
I
here we
still think
are.
it frees up things for Gabe to do. Global title, contender for heavyweight title.
Mm. Who got the TV title? Maybe the TV title next? No, ELP got a TV title?
I don't remember.
Maybe the TV title. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Fletcher said Hobbs needs a singles feud, not a faction in my eye. Hey, I would say the same thing. But beggars can't be choosers. We've been saying we wanted a little title on Hobbs. They gave him something. We're just gonna take it. We're just gonna take it. Kileo said Vegas is amazing outside of WWE. The whole city is turning on them at these smaller venues. Well, there's other wrestling to go to. We have options. Let me not say that too loud because some of y'all wrestlers are taking that quite literally, and y'all leaving companies when we need y'all. Oh, what happened? Did he break up his own pin to do submission?
Where maybe he felt Ishii was getting up and he just switched the ankle lock.
Bro, it didn't even look like he flinched. Ishii looked like he just laid out.
Look, I'm trying to explain things so they make sense in my head, okay?
Well, Takesha, would y'all be careful with Takesha, please? He's a champion. All right, all right.
No, Fletcher, she just deleted on her phone. She still has the Instagram account.
Oh, no. I still have Instagram. I'm just saying I had to delete it off the phone so I can make space for my butts and abs pictures. But what the hell happened to my stream?
Oh, mine's got cut out too.
What the hell's going on, cameraman? Where the production people at?
Yeah, it's kind of. That's weird.
Oh.
Well, hopefully it's fine now.
All right. Fletcher said Hobbs is okay with this booking. Always complaining Hobbs has a title now. Let it cook, Black Star. This got to be
I'll
a
give
good
it a couple
opportunity
of
for
weeks
him.
and a month to see where it goes.
Yes, like I said, they need to allow him to also speak. I could because I know Joe, he's strong with his promo. Oh, what happened?
Oh, Ishii accidentally
What is Bryce doing? What the fuck is happening here? Uh-oh. Ishii said, look, a German, that's nothing. Oh. Yo, I don't know what Bryce is doing, but okay. Fletcher said Hobbs is better than Hook for the odds. Well,
yes.
we agree with that.
Yep, we
We agree with that. Closed-minded enemies is here. He said Hobbs has a built-in connection with Hook because of their former
right. They were in
stable.
Taz's stable.
Well, I get well, yeah. Kileo said I need Kara Hogan back on Ring of Honor or AEW in the title picture after what I saw today. Fletcher says Jeff Cobb in NXT. What the hell? You heard that?
Fletcher, you have to realize we are hardcore wrestling fans. The majority of WWE wrestling fans are not hardcore wrestling fans. They do not know who Jeff Cobb is.
That is true. But I still wouldn't have started him there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know, we can say the same thing about Naito. They probably don't know about him either. But what we're gonna do? We're gonna put him on NXT? I don't think so. But hold on. You know what? No, let me not even say that. Naito, we're not even. In my opinion, I think he's going to retire, or he's going to take some time off and spend some time in the garden with the cats.
He's
and figure
42 years old.
So is Jeff. Jeff is 42.
No, I'm just saying. So Naito and Bushi are nearly the same age.
Ain't Bushi same age?
Oh, but they're about the same age. And like Naito's knees have like he has the knees of a 60-year-old.
Who is that? Who the hell is that?
It's Trent. It's
Hold
Beretta.
on,
It's
Deacon Beretta.
it's Beretta.
Ow! Cameraman, zoom in
Oh
on them
God! Look at those
abs.
abs.
Oh my god!
Somebody's been cutting.
Cameraman, zoom in them abs, please.
I mean, they are in the same group technically.
Well, I mean, they never really said officially that he was in it. You know.
When they're in Japan, they're always Roppongi Vice.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Takesha, hold on, Takesha.
How big is this group gonna be?
Well, hold on. What the hell is that? Jen?
What? It's a wrench. A fucking wrench.
Rocky remember always doing something. What is going on?
He has the King of Sneaky style, and he did come out with the Black Tiger mask jacket today. That should have been a
I wasn't
sign.
even paying attention.
Like I saw the Black Tiger mask emblem on his back.
I wasn't paying attention. Cameraman, please zoom in. Oh my god.
Well, I guess Rocky is a heel now.
Now? Now? Oh my god.
Yes, Ishii is gonna go back to New Japan and do some cup matches.
Oh my god. Oh, CO.
Oh, did we get the gear?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to find out.
No,
if she
I
got it or
think we
not.
did. That has to be.
The one
Is
this
she?
one right here?
Is she in Pat's colors?
Main event, you heard that. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh. A loser? Oh. She look cute. What the hell? Money Rap Train. We're gonna have to work on that name. Why does it look like that? What the hell?
Nope.
What the hell? Oh man. Well, Ishii, wrong place, wrong time situation. What? Well,
Yep. Guess we'll see you back in New Japan for a bit.
hold on. What Blackstar says, by the way, people hoping Roman Reigns get cancer. You ain't shit, and Izzy can go. Izzy can go. You should catch her match at GCW last night. Oh, look. Honestly, I don't care who y'all vote for. I really don't care. Okay, wishing cancer on somebody because of who they voted for. What are we doing? You can say you're disappointed, sure,
Yeah,
but
you
all
can
that.
judge them. You don't have to wish cancer on them. You can judge them as harshly as you want.
This is crazy. One thing I realized, especially with this particular election, not to get political, is not everybody who votes for a candidate is voting for everything that they are standing for. A lot of people are just like, oh, he said that one thing, and that's all that I'm looking for. Literally it. And they don't even give a fuck about anything else.
Yep.
You know,
And then if the
Especially-
leopards eat your face, then you know what? The leopards eat your
no,
face.
That's how that works.
Mhm.
But we can't just be saying, "Oh, well, you didn't vote for who I voted for," whatever situation is, then I wish you would die or some shit like that.
No,
Like
no,
it
no,
should
no.
never get to that point.
No, no, never. But if the
It should never get
leopards
to that
eat
point.
your face, then
Then,
I'll just nod.
yeah, that's what happens. Fletcher says, "Nah, QGM is wildin'.
This is about my Jeff Cobb comment.
Jeff
Casual
Cobb
fan.
for the Bloodline Vortex. Oh hell no!" You said, "Where's Hikaleo?" A.
We don't
No.
know.
Who was it yesterday that said something about them teaming up Jeff Cobb with Bronson Reed? If they do that, I am done. I am so done. Hold on. First of all, Bronson, what is looking like with the recovery? Do you know?
I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about from him. He's
I
probably at
don't
home
know.
enjoying his kid.
Well, that too. That too. Um, we can't this whole thing about the stereotypical teams and stuff like that. Aren't y'all over it? Or is it just me? Probably just me. Killia says gotta get rid of the older roster that can't fight like the slower wrestlers up there. Who you talking about? The older roster. Who y'all talking
Who's slow now?
Black Star says Cobb, him, Hikaleo would be an awesome tag team in NXT. Oh.
We don't need to put the Island Boys
That's what
together.
I was about to say. Why are we doing that though? Why are we doing that? No. I would assume that they probably wouldn't want to do tag. That's the last thing that they were doing in New Japan. Tag. They probably want to do singles shit or whatever. I don't know.
No,
I can't
it's
imagine
honestly, it's whatever the writing team has for them.
that too, which is nothing. Who's this coming out? Megan?
Megan,
Lord have mercy. How many girls are in the ring right
there
now?
are 2 ladies in the ring.
Well, at least Penelope getting some TV time. But I want to see Penelope in the ring too.
Yeah. No, Penelope with that, like, TV shot she had when she snuck in
Oh,
when
with
Tony was
Tony? Oh,
fucking
beautiful.
hilarious.
Beautiful.
Also, very talented seamstress. Used to sew Joey's gear. I'm pretty sure she does her own, but I don't know
Really?
for sure.
I was
Mhm.
about to say, who the hell is doing Megan Gear? Because this shit looks so good. Oh, them girls in the ring, it's not looking good.
I don't recognize.
It's not looking good.
I think I know Ashley. Not know her, but I know of her.
Mm-hmm. Which one's Ashley?
Ashley is the one with the blonde curled hair at the end. The longer hair.
Okay. Well, why don't they have them tagged then? I mean, I get what they're doing with Megan, but
Because they're feeding them to Megan.
yeah, Megan's hungry.
Yeah, she at
Fletcher,
least gets 5,000 calories in a day
um,
for muscle.
she's beautiful.
Yes.
She's beautiful. Oh, all right. They just say, hey, if we double team her, we
Yeah,
can win.
yeah. You know what?
Strategy.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
Can't blame them.
Well, I don't know if it'll work, but they're trying.
Well, goodbye.
This won't be long.
Nope.
Fletcher says Black Star Nick Khan should focus on WrestleMania, not AEW.
Yeah, I know. We all
Uh,
know.
Roberta says, Leo, you catching GCW for the culture tomorrow, 12 a.m.
Yeah.
12 a.m. or 12 p.m.
I think it's it has to be PM. I know
Mhm.
Vegas is a city and never fucking sleeps, but
Right, that's what I'm about to say. 12 a.m. East. Well, you know what? I don't even sleep anyway. Probably don't even matter. Megan. Oh, what? Oh, well, y'all see that.
well, there you go.
Fletcher says, I honestly don't know why WWE wants all of this talent if they can't even book properly with what they have. We got Nick in the house. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Well, we knew that was going to happen. Megan, thank you for gracing our TVs. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Much
Fletcher says
appreciated.
U.S. champ Chelsea Green without a WrestleMania card is shameful.
Yeah, Lyra in the tag team with Bailey for the tag titles instead of defending the belt. I wish
Wait,
one would do.
what happened? Leave them alone, Megan. They're not bothering nobody. Oh.
Well,
Megan, you don't have to put your hands on me. I'll bow. I got no problem doing it. Anthony Bowens.
I mean, we gotta do something with him, I guess.
Something. I'm not feeling it. Fletcher says Randy Orton's still figuring out who's his opponent's going to be. It's shameful. It's WrestleMania we're talking about, not Saturday night main event. Badley says Kara Hogan looked great in the clip he posted, King Leo. Fletcher says, would people rather hate on Tony Khan? Okay. Blackstar says, well, I don't know why anyone isn't concentrating on the talent in the roster after Cobb, Hikuleo, and May doors should be closed. Blackstar, who's your sources? Who's your sources? Who's it? Dave Meltzer and these people who's sitting in the basement just making stories up? Mariah May ain't going nowhere. Belly says, let Takesha talk. I agree. Fletcher says, brother, Mariah May ain't going anywhere. So y'all want Timu Tiffany now? Y'all are so funny. 1 year ago, Mariah was a joke. Now she's good.
Oh, goody. It's Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. We'll see who it is at the little open challenge thing that they got going on. Nick said Josh was a waste in the Owen just to lose. Classic Tony Khan booking debut. I didn't like it.
I'm gonna wait. I'll wait.
No, GM. But
I'll
for
wait.
what though? What we waited on?
You made me. Y'all fuckers made me wait with the Death Riders. Okay, give me a couple weeks.
That's different.
How is that different?
Because there's nothing but winners in that group, right?
There has been no coherent story in that group.
That's not the point. The point. Oh, wait a minute. It's gonna be him, Bowens, to do the open challenge, maybe. Because they just showed something about him. I don't know. Probably reading into it a little bit too much. Adam Cole, baby, I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not interested. You, Jim?
Not really. Can you go home and play video games? I'd like it when you play video games. You're very funny when you play video games.
I'm sorry. I would have put that TNT title on Kyle O'Reilly way before Adam Cole. Way before Adam Cole. All right, let me see what's coming out. Oh, Willie, you there?
It's a Death Rider. Really? It's Claudio.
Claudio?
I think it's it's Claudio.
You think they're gonna take that title off of him?
They're not taking that title off.
Yeah. Why would Adam Cole beat Claudio Castagnoli? For
it's
what?
He's not gonna beat him. Don't rein in your expectations.
Tony Khan, do the right thing. Take that title off of Adam. Do the right thing.
You guys play Uno together. You guys shouldn't be fighting. Well.
Well, Claudio, take the title. Oh, he could have hit Nigel. Where is Nigel?
Ducking away from chairs. No.
He better not have Claudio. Nigel, you okay? We need you. We need you safe and sound
He's
for
fine.
Forbidden
He's
Door.
okay.
GM, if they do not give us Nigel and Zack Sabre Jr. at Forbidden Door, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know.
Look at that man. Oh my god. Look at Claudio, then look at fucking Adam. There's no reason Adam should even win. Claudio, take that title off of him.
Well, let's get to the comments. I mean, I know what's going to happen in this
Might as
match.
well. Blackstar says she's gone. I got it confirmed yesterday. You said this about Gabe Kidd a couple of months ago, and he is still with us in New Japan. Y'all know I got all the chats, so I can easily go back and see everything. Victor's in
Then
the house. Hello, Victor.
they needed a Canadian. Yeah, they had a Canadian. Now he's gone.
Was that the only Canadian in it?
I think so. I'm trying to think.
But
Julia.
don't we have other Canadians on the damn thing on the roster though? Who
Yeah,
else
we
is
have other
Canadian over there?
Canadians. I'm pretty sure we have other Canadians.
Well, we know Mike is in it, but Mike he wasn't in the tournament.
Nope.
Who else is over there? Kenny don't need it.
Nope.
Is that it?
I'll take a look at the roster while you do
I think
this.
that's probably it, but we'll see. We'll see. I didn't really think of that. Fletcher says, I just
Okay.
hope Tony Khan doesn't forget about Speedball Mike Bailey now that he has signed Josh Alexander.
Speedball's also a Canadian. Why wasn't he in it?
Because he would have lost. He would have lost
No.
against Hangman.
Evil Uno's a Canadian, but you know.
He don't get no TV time. We ain't worried about
No.
that. Bella says Takeshita, our alpha. Roberta said the Roman hate today is funny, man. So many peeps really believed in acknowledging him, and look now, the kids I get, the adults are so scary.
Chris is a Canadian.
Roberta said
Christian's
everyone
a
wants Bloodsport. Yes, I
Christian's
will.
a Canadian too, right? Because him and Edge,
Yes,
yeah.
Uncle Adam, our stepdaddy Christian, they're Canadians.
Uncle
That gotta
Adam's
be it.
written off TV though, so
That gotta be it in terms of the Canadians, because I can't think. I don't think there's
I'm
anyone
looking
else.
down the roster for any others.
Claudio, please take care of the trash. Bella say, Oma Sapien, stand up.
Yep. I like Omos. He seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, you know.
The 2.0 are both Canadians.
Daddy Magic, yes, but Angelo, no, right?
I think they're both. I believe they're both Canadian.
I know for sure.
I know Daddy Magic for sure is a Canadian. I think they're both Canadians.
Angelo, I'm not 100% sure. We gonna have to fact check that.
Okay, give me a second. I'm just going through this.
Blackstar said, I'm starting to become an old Moss fan again. Dude is being treated wrong. Well, especially after the comments they said today. So, do you see what I'm saying? Look at Adam Cole. He's useless. Take the title off of him. We can't. Death Riders can't take another L like this back to back. We can't do it.
I don't think we have any Canadians on the women's side. No.
I was about to say the girls.
Taya is from Canada, but she moved to LA a while back.
Oh, she's from Canada.
I believe she is from because when she was having her interview with RJ, he made a note to like, you are from Canada, right? But you sound like you're
Okay, I didn't know that. Claudio bleeding. Oh no.
Yep, he's bleeding. 2.0.
We need somebody out there. We're the doctors.
Angelo Parker.
Claudio, we love you. What floor is they on? The floor's not even padded out there. Why am I looking at wood floors?
He's from Montreal, so he's a
Montreal. Oh,
yeah, he's Quebecois.
oh, I did not know that. Okay. Interesting. Or very interesting. Oh well, Adam, is the referee gonna count or what? He should have been at 10 by now. Who is that? Bryce again?
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher said Black Star. That's what WWE wants. Omos was doing amazing in Japan. Why the fuck they called him? Just to show up on the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Kilio said they tearing the MAGA chief up right out here. Oh my god.
I honestly wouldn't have said anything about my political
Oh hell no.
leanings.
I would have never said that. I would have never said it. You know,
I'm very
if it,
surprised that came out too. You could have coasted by, and
oh,
we would have
absolutely.
assumed.
Absolutely. Because, we've never heard anything about it up until this point, and then right on WrestleMania weekend too.
Mhm. You know that red trim
Dang.
gives a lot, gives some meaning now.
What the fuck? Well, interesting. Fletcher says, watch Hikuleo beat Omos to win the Andre the Giant.
Do we not even have that anymore?
Do they? I don't know.
I don't think they do it anymore.
We'll see. The more matches, the better, right? Y'all gonna be sitting there for hours watching anyway. They might as well give y'all something.
6 hours. Ugh.
Balor said yes. Roman looks good.
He does look good. Can't deny that.
Balor said Tati is choosing on Roman Reigns. Hey, that's a good looking man. I don't care who we voted for at this point. Y'all keep posting them pictures. He should have actually had them abs out too, just the shorts with them thighs showing. I would have been fine with just that. I would have been cool with it. Oh, and he has some pictures in a robe or something like that. There was more pictures. There was more. Let's see. Blackstar says again, I just don't care if you're MAGA. Fine, we are wrestling fans. Concentrate on wrestling. Politics will wrap your mind. I personally I don't care because I get it a lot where people just say, well, the Undertaker voted for Trump, and what? I'm just gonna stop loving him? It just don't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Jamie Lee. What the fuck?
We should have been thinking about that. If we don't have as much money in our pocket, we can't buy his OTC special WWE titles.
Right, because they're making them shirts in China anyway. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that true?
247% tariffs.
Tariff reigns. I'm done. I'm so done. Fletcher said, bro, what was that photo shoot? They ruined our tribal chief. Hey, Fletcher, that was for us. The ladies and anybody who's interested, that was for us. The rest of y'all, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. Bella says, oh, no, Omos versus Hikuleo. We'll see. They still doing that or not?
Yeah.
Do. Let's see. Killian says, bro, they're all the way here from London. They look so sad, bro. Oh. Well. Blackstar said, I'll be at Resurgence in Ontario in May. Oh, you going over there? GM, we gotta get our passport together. No, Fletcher, I didn't delete Instagram. I still have it. I just delete the app.
Oh, I don't know this photographer. Tyler Mitchell was the one who worked on the Roman Reigns cover, apparently.
Wait, he on the cover of the magazine?
That's what it says, but I don't think it's on the
yeah.
cover. It might be on the cover. Hold on, let me take a look.
I wish I was a photographer. I don't know anything about photography, but I would have been taking pictures anyway. Oh, okay. Well, Adam is doing something, I guess. Oh, Blackster says, Leo, you want to come macho handshake with you? Will be what? I can't even read. I can't even read apparently. Roberta says, from what I'm seeing, every indie show is asking peeps to support the wrestlers and buy merch. WWE really messing with peeps' pockets these days. Now everyone, hold on. That this is their opportunity to make some more money because there are a lot of wrestling fans out there in the area. There's bringing their merch. I mean, like these indie shows, that's what they do. They set up their merch and autographs, like pictures with the fat ladies and the babies and everything. That's what they do. So I mean, I don't see the issue with it. The crazy thing is that WWE has charged so much for WrestleMania and all these events that they got going on all weekend. You barely have money to buy a hot dog. Barely. Claudio, let's wrap this up.
No, the photography was done by a person named Nick Riley Bentham. I don't know this person.
Oh no.
Sorry. I just need to research.
I would have did it if they asked me. I would have did it. Neutralizer? What the hell? Oh, Claudio lands on his feet. Claudio married, right?
He has a child and he's with Sarah DeRay, I think.
Oh. Oh. They still together?
I think so. I think that's their kid.
Well,
I don't know if he's I've never heard of him with anybody else.
all the good men are taken, GM. Oh, Will Rally's in the house. Hello.
I will.
King Leo says, LOL, Rocky turned on the Ishii for the auntie budget. Bring it on. Bring it on. King Leo says, Deacon Beretta, yes. Bella said, Trent, you goofball? No. Yeah, swing his ass out the building, Claudio. Is that a bruise across his stomach like that?
Yep. It must have been when he was on when he threw him on the barricade.
They touched him for 1 second and look at him, all bruised up. Hopefully somebody
Claudio's mouth guard has vampire teeth.
Does it?
Yeah.
I never noticed. Let's go, Claudia. Let's wrap this up. This is a 2-hour show. Are they cheering for Adam Cole? Where Adam Cole from?
He is from. I think he's from Florida. Hold on.
Florida. Adam about to break his own ankle by using. You know what?
Yep, he's from Panama City, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is he gonna be at PAX?
All right.
Oh, he's gonna be at PAX. He's also gonna be promoting the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set.
What are you talking about?
Adam Cole. I just saw a flyer.
Adam Cole. When Kenny's gonna be over there?
I know Kenny's gonna be over there. Let me just figure out who's all gonna be over there.
There's a whole bunch of them that play video games in AEW.
Dude, they should play Magic against each other. It'd probably take forever, but yo, they should do it on camera.
No shirt on. I'll watch. Claudio, let's wrap this up. Oh. What? So I see the mouth guard. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Will Riley says, I saw a cool pic today. Bailey and Danhausen took together. Weird seeing AEW and WWE wrestlers together. I thought it was cool. I didn't see. Killian said, Callus family for life.
For life.
Ballet throwing out all the fruits. And what Belly, you throw out a steak?
Oh, throw eggs. It's expensive, man.
And a steak? Come on now.
Those hot dogs have increased in price too.
Yeah, they have. If you're going to WrestleMania, eat before you go. That's
Mhm.
all I'm saying.
Eat lots of protein. It's a
Mm-hmm.
6-hour show.
Mm-hmm. You'll probably be there even longer than that. I wouldn't even recommend like driving to a show like that. I mean, if you can be as close as possible, like if you can be as close as possible to a venue with that many people, you're better off just fucking walking because it's not worth it. It's not worth it trying to park and find somewhere. You're not gonna even get out that same night. You're not getting out that parking out that same night. You might as well stay parked for night two. What?
Yep.
Gee.
I mean, we knew what was gonna happen. Give me a second. That's what I should do when she cooks. I should just play Did You Go Undertaker Dong. Heck, CWO, Callous World Over Order. Order? Order, says Jay Millie. The conglomeration is no more, says King Leo. And Claudio is throwing things and he is flipping the announce table. Roman Reigns turned heel, says Mr. Holidays off.
I would be mad too, Claudio. There's no way I would take an
Oh
L.
my god, Claudio! That's expensive stuff attached to. Well, I don't think the
Hold on,
power.
that table look cheap as hell.
I meant the other stuff, but I guess the surge protector is.
Oh, Claudio, he's emotional. Hug him, monks.
99% of wars have been caused by men.
Well, that ain't a lie. I see
And
Nigel grabbing something back there.
he's got to defend himself somehow with the bell hammer.
Claudio. What are they saying?
Loser.
Who the hell raised y'all? How dirty.
We're not known for our politeness here.
First of all, Bryce is very biased, by the way. So there's that. Oh hell no, hell no. Where's the comments?
Next.
Earl Cole is in the house. Hello, Earl. How are
Hi, Earl.
you? Riley says, "So glad Trent Beretta is back."
I'm glad he is too.
Jay Millie said, "Tati, that was me that made that comment about Jeff Cobb and Reed. A. We're rebuking it right now. Right now." Killian says, "Earl Rilla Monsoon." There's no way.
Keep going.
All right, all right.
Well, I mean,
but they're done with Chris Jericho, though, right? They left him. Hey, why Charles Big Bill?
I'll get 6'10".
His hair looking 6'10". But they make a cute couple, though, right? Lexi and
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're married.
Yeah, they do look good together, though.
We're in front of your wife.
Brian.
But wife, family.
Oh well. What? Well, 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 What? He said, what's next?
We gotta crack some skulls and stack some W's.
What's the next comment?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Fletcher says Jamie Lee Cobb and Reed would break that ring. Uh, King Leo says the ones that can't keep up with the New Japan Pro Wrestling and indie talent. Do, do, do. Fletcher says Maloney is fire. New Japan. He's 28 years old and he looks so good. He's so good looking, by the way. Really good looking man. Fletcher said, "Did y'all know Clark Connors is the five world champ?" Oh yeah, he is. He over there, and they over there in Vegas right now. I think they are. Black Hat says there has been 11 people in that and the former 11 members and former members of Don Cal. How's it 11? Is it? Well, damn. Damn, I didn't realize that. To be honest, they could have just kept it at Fletcher and Takeshita. I would have been all right with it. They're doing just fine anyway. I don't know really why we have to have a whole bunch of people in that group, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Alice World
Fletcher
Order.
says, what? Naito going to WWE? He said, bro is ready to retire. Look,
No, his
I'm
knees
not
are powder.
saying, I'm not saying he's going there. Other people are saying that. In my opinion, I think he's just going home. That's what I think.
He needs a lot of rest. So much rest.
Yeah. He said Naito's is only 1 year older than Finn Balor. Holy fuck. Oh.
Yeah, and his knees are thrice as old.
Oh, gee, oh.
Have you seen his knees?
Well, there. Well, Black Star says again, both sides are full. If you're going somewhere, TNA is mighty empty. They're about to be going over. They're about to be taking some of their wrestlers over there too.
Oh, I heard they're streaming on Twitch again. Somebody said that.
Who?
DNA.
Oh well, every view counts. Every view counts. We got Craven Gaming in the house. What's going on?
Oh hey, he's a buddy of mine.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He used to live down the street, and then he moved to Minnesota. They moved.
Well,
to
hope you like
Minnesota.
wrestling.
He's probably here. They're probably here just to see me rage at wrestling.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Killian said, "OMG, more wrestlers are wearing these Anthony Bowens and Pretty Deadly tops." Oh,
oh look, is Roosh here or is it Commander? Oh, it's Commander. Right,
Beast
Commander.
Martels! Oh, I didn't even know.
No, wait, this is Drillistic. Sorry, I got the Commander and Drillistico mixed up.
Woo. Beast Mortos, please.
They look good.
When doesn't Beast Mortos look good, GM?
I meant this gear ensemble.
I guess. Beast Mortos. Oh my god, that's a good looking man. All right, well, local talent getting TV time.
And we have jobbers.
Well, don't blink, y'all. It'll be over that quick. Well, Roosh is back. We've been saying we don't know where he at. Here he is.
Yep.
Yeah. TV time. I don't know why it's taking so long. What's going on? Beast Martel's got baby oil on his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the thighs, baby.
This is going to be a really massacre. Quick.
Would y'all be careful with Nigel, please? Jim?
What?
What are they saying?
Let me hear. I can't hear.
What the fuck are they saying?
I'm gonna.
Well, what are we doing?
No, I couldn't hear.
I don't know.
But
What are we doing?
anyways, I don't know. We're just squashing people. Um, Rockstar says, nope, have a different source who will not be reviewed. She's gone. I'll remember this when, let's see here. It's April, right? She has until August to appear once. What are we talking about?
He's talking about those sources in his head that's telling him about the rumors on who's debuting and leaving and all that shit. Mariah May not going anywhere.
Nope.
Not going anywhere. Jamie Lee said Claudio tried to take out Nigel. That's what I'm saying. What did Nigel do?
He exists apparently, and so everybody's trying to take out Nigel. Ballet says Adam Cole has been in the gym. He has
Barely.
his arms have more definition, that's for sure.
Barely. Well,
there goes that team.
well, somebody gotta take the titles out the ops, right?
I mean, it's not a bad choice.
No.
Not a bad choice.
Beast Mortos is not doing anything.
Nope,
Why not?
He's not doing anything.
Cameraman, please zoom in. Let me get a good look at Beast Mortos.
Hi, Renee. How you doing?
My Bailey, he's just happy to be here.
Yo, you still gotta take Mike Bailey to Magic City, man. We want
Didn't they go?
Oh my god.
What is Ricochet? Beast Mart doesn't deserve that. The top 10. What are we doing? Hot wife or don't do that, Kevin Petty. Why he? Wait, hold on. Kevin Knight need a babysitter or something? What we doing with Mike? Renee! Renee!
Oh, there's Nick.
GM. Why would Renee? You know what? What the fuck? Y'all petty. All of y'all petty. Leave Ricochet alone.
What
Leave
boy
him alone.
band poster did Nick Wayne crawl out of?
Oh my god.
He looks like he's from an emo band from the early 2000s. I'm sorry. Look at him.
Well, this have this for the title, right?
Mm-hmm. This is for a title.
Yeah. I don't know. He can't really. What is this whole thing that he wearing? That's Luchasaurus gear, isn't it?
He went to I think he went into Darby's closet.
His gear looked like something Luchasaurus used to wear. Well, here's Commander and the useless Alex Abrahantes.
What is Alex wearing?
No.
Why is there a cat behind his jacket? I don't recognize it.
No clue.
Okay.
Black Star said I said nothing about Gabe Kidd. Yes, you have. Bro, I watch back all my streams. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. You have. Let's see. Ballet says get it together, Claudio. Claudio should have won. Fletcher says Gabe Kidd don't go to WWE. Please, brother, stay in New Japan. Yes, please. They in trouble if Gabe leave. If Gabe leaves, Jim, I don't know what we gonna do.
They need to like back up the truck and tell him, look, we will give you a major title and we will add a 0 to your contract. Please don't
Yes,
leave.
pay the man's rent. Put some groceries in the fridge. Something. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. I don't know.
Gabe, they need you. They didn't need you. Don't leave, please.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Fletcher says I have a source that told me Mariah May is just playing with the IWC. She's not going. She's not going anywhere.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere. Fletcher's right. She's not going anywhere.
We're not. We're not worried.
No, we're not.
Fletcher said I don't have a source. Obviously, just fucking around. Black Star.
Fletcher,
He
you could
said
have just lied.
right. We're not even worried about it. We're not worried about it. Mariah May, come on. Especially with Mina coming through the doors too. Come on. Why Nick Wayne taped up? When was the last time Nick Wayne had a match?
I don't know. I mean, he still could be working the indies.
Oh, that is true because we don't see him doing anything else. Oh, actually, no, he was on the Ring of Honor show
Oh,
this morning
okay.
that they posted. I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to watch. Commander, would you be careful? I don't want to hear about no injuries. We have enough people on the shelf right now. All right, I guess Commander's. I guess.
He'll be fine.
Fletcher says August. That's my birthday. Don't do that to me, Mariah May. They were calling you Timo Tiffany. They don't deserve you, glamorous. I agree.
Mm-mm.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
Roberta said these days it doesn't matter if you're AEW or WWE. They're just sharing a roster at this point and pulling weak shows left and right. Spider-Man pointing out Spider-Man thanks to everything for the indies. Well, that's not a lie.
Not a lie.
Said Mariah, you know, if we sign with WWE, you're going straight to NXT. Tony
Hey,
Storm
our
promo
stepdaddy
hits
is
differently
watching
now.
TV the right way. Straight
Right.
on.
We need us. He's there for moral support for Nick Wayne. This side I'm not going anywhere. At least I don't think so.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad to start bringing it to New Japan, and maybe he'll earn a
It
win because
wouldn't be, but the tournament is another month or so, right?
yeah, Super Junior starts Super Juniors
Oh
20.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, didn't they have another table out there for Nigel?
They start May 10th. They end June 1st.
May 10th.
Yeah,
That's
so
kind of around the
in
corner.
about a month or 3 weeks.
Commercial again. Okay,
Yep.
lovely. We have bills to pay. Let's see. He said Tony Storm promo hits differently now. She told Mariah that she would die after their feud, and look at her developmental brand. Mariah's not going anywhere. Remember that. Black Star said maybe I mean who the hell knows, and NSC isn't a bad spot as you think. That's not what we're talking about. Mariah
Mm,
just not going anywhere.
yeah, right. When I meant for Jeff Cobb, a lot of people need to learn how to work weekly TV. That doesn't come innate to everybody.
That is
So
true.
that's not a bad place to start. I mean, Julia, Stephanie, they put like even Jade for a few weeks, even though she was
That
at the AEW. She stepped in for a cup of coffee.
yeah, that's it. A sip of coffee.
So it's not a bad place to start, especially
Nah.
if you want to like refine some stuff. I don't blame.
Um, Roberta says, Fletch, not just pointing out how they are the same at the moment. Wrestling for the sake of wrestling. I don't know where I have this idea that Trips does stories. Oh, Well,
I've noticed like he like, likes to do the long burn for a lot of stuff, which may or may not be a good thing sometimes.
mm-hmm. He said Black Star, of course, is NXT. If they sign Mariah, it's to replace Vakir after the main roster call. Oh. He said, you know, WWE's the land of the delusional. Oh. Oh, he said they moved the Andre Battle Royal to SmackDown.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
Well,
that.
that's yeah.
He said Jay
I'm
Millie, and
still not gonna
WrestleMania
watch
keeps
it.
getting worse. Right, we're still not watching, so I don't know.
I mean, if my friends don't want to play games that weekend, I might. So what I might do is I'll stream a video game I'll be playing, and I'll watch WrestleMania on my iPad. I won't even pay full attention to it.
Background noise.
It's basically background noise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He said so. Basically, it's a 3-night WrestleMania.
They're using
They're using
SmackDown. Ugh.
SmackDown.
Yeah. Well.
Roberto said all these talented people need to go to NXT, not for them, but to help carry the greenery in NXT and teach them the tricks of the world, if you will. Oh. Oh, Victor says Kyle O'Reilly is
Oh,
Canadian.
he is
Oh, we forgot
Canadian.
about Kyle. We did.
Yeah, I forgot
I mean,
about him.
TV
Man, it would have been good.
Mm-hmm. That is true. He is. Mr. Holidays also said MAGA Mania running wild this weekend. Trump will likely come out at Mania. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all
Nope.
might even get him via satellite if he can't make it. So, you know.
As long as he
Fletcher says
doesn't bring
18.
out Elon, because
No,
everybody hates him.
hell no. Fletcher says 18 hours, but Levesque couldn't book Andre the Giant. U.S. women's title and the WWE tag title. You're wild, Levesque. Nick Wayne, we might as well wrap this up. But they're just acting like Nick Wayne not there.
I mean, he is the bad guy, Tati.
What? Well, y'all can ship wherever y'all want, right? Well, never mind. Gala says China said no more freight shipping coming for a while. My shit, my that little thing that I bought for my daughter to go to the convention, it's still not even here. I bought that shit like a month ago. A month ago.
Well, I mean, right now China is halting the heavy metals that we all need for our electronics because
Oh,
China was just like, "Yo, what if the U.S. one day pulls this kind of shit? We should make sure we can make this shit." They were prepared. We aren't.
there are not. That is true.
So yeah, and it's not political. It's just a fact.
Right. You know,
So
and a lot of Americans is like, well, you know what? This is a good thing because we can be creating more jobs and be able to do these things on our own and U.S. soil. And it's just like, but do you realize how long that's going to take?
it takes a long time to build an infrastructure.
Right. To actually get started. What are they saying? Nick's mom. Wow. What the hell? What Mama Wayne got to do with this?
I don't know.
King Leo said, "You're not lying. I'm not buying nothing." King Leo, eat at the hotel room. That's
Get
all we
on.
can do.
So what my parents did when they went to Hawaii, it's been a while since they took a vacation. They were really surprised at how expensive everything was. So they basically was hoarding food from like the free breakfast in the morning to their room.
Hey, and I don't
I don't
blame
blame
them.
them. I didn't blame them.
I don't. That's crazy though. I mean, they didn't have nothing cheap to eat.
Not in like I went there years ago. It's kind of expensive now too. Then again, my parents didn't go on a vacation for a really long time, and the only reason they went is my brother was able to get a hotel room in Hawaii for $11 a night.
What?
He got a deal for like he did something, and then the month leading up to the hotel stay, he double checked everything, and he was able to score $11 a night for like a
What is
long
it? They
weekend.
made him try like a coffee maker or something.
I don't know. My brother gets crazy stuff all the time.
What?
Half the time I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend it fell off the back of a truck.
That's crazy. Cause I could save a couple of dollars for the all in hotel rooms.
Yeah. I mean, I have 2 swords he found in the street right
What?
next to me.
That's
I don't know
wild.
where he gets his stuff.
Nick Wayne.
Oh my god.
GM, everybody that I'm cheering for is losing.
You know,
I
I
see.
think they let him get a win at least before they sent him off to Best of the Super Juniors.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He about to hit his finisher right now. Oh,
Oh, he kicked him in the face.
in the face. Nick Wayne, let's wrap this up. Whoa. Is he about to win? Wait, hold on, GM.
Hold on.
Ah!
Nice.
What?
Is this his first title in AEW?
Yes.
Nice. Youngest and first title. He's probably the youngest winner of that title too.
Wow.
I just said that, Tony. Youngest champion ever.
What? Look at our stepdaddy. Come on, Wayne.
Christian Louis. That's my boy.
Wow. GM.
That's cool. And he has that accolade when he goes into the Best of the Super Juniors.
Commander. Well. Hologram.
Oh, hi, Hologram. How you doing? He returns next week, Tati. Oh, she left. Sorry. Music. And now my mouse is stuck. There we go. King Leo says, you ain't lying. I'm not buying anything.
I don't
Vegas can
say,
be
but
very expensive.
there
Merch
it
can
is.
be very expensive.
Oh yeah, the merch is. They probably put up the merch prices. I mean, I don't know about the indie shows, but definitely like at WrestleMania, maybe the prices are up. Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
I assume the prices are up.
We'll find out. Roberto said they never announced. Please support the wrestlers. Yes, they always have it, but it's never like please. He said, laugh my ass off. Wait. So if Hogan and Trump come out with Roman.
They're not gonna come out with Roman. Hulk Hogan's not gonna come out. They already know he's poison.
He said, y'all not gonna support it. That's what I've been hearing for months now. Cause for months now, whatever Roman does or do, it's great. I never heard that specifically.
No, I
haven't heard. I haven't heard that.
I won't deny that Roman is not he's a good talent. I won't ever deny it, but you know, I just don't agree with his Views.
Yeah. Jay Millie says Adam Brittle Cole baby.
Oh God.
Where's the line? Where is the
Yeah,
line?
I mean, his foot,
Roberta
Tati.
said
His foot. His ankle.
that's
Sorry, his
that's
ankle.
true. His ankle, them fragile ankles, yeah. He said, I just want logic and reason. I know on the island of relevancy there isn't any, but I love the real world. Killian said, why are they picking on Wheeler? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, it happens.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Happens.
My daughter is excited that she shares birthday with Shota Umino. At least somebody likes him. Somebody. I said Claudio turned into Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Claudio Hart. Oh my god. Said Mox treats Wheeler so bad. Well,
Yeah, that's what
we-
happens when you're in an
yeah,
abusive relationship.
yeah. At some point he'll leave. At some point. Black Cat said loser chance. Never heard that one. He said we almost made it without seeing Chris Jericho this week. Damn, that's true.
Yeah, we did. We almost
That's
did.
true. That's true. Fletcher said, I wish those reports that Jericho was out of AEW, moved to WWE were true. Why the fuck am I seeing Jericho here?
Oh, hey, Top Flight. How you
Oh,
doing?
hold on, Layla. Great Lord, have mercy.
Are we
Hold
taking
on.
on the crew?
Who?
Probably the crew.
Tornado Tang. What the
Oh
hell?
God, it's at least they don't have the
Hey,
jackets.
we pulling up right now. Well, hold on. Dante been at the gym? Oh, Tony
Yay!
Storm.
Okay, I gotta turn up this commentary to hear
Yeah.
all the outrageous things she says.
Mm-hmm. Fletcher, I don't know what time. He's a WWE
Don't
blood.
know when Bloodsport is.
Oh my god. I thought it was at the same time as Collision, right? No, did it
I
start
have
already?
no
Right
idea.
now.
I have no idea.
Kim Lee said Big Bill is getting better at promos.
He is. He is.
Oh, Bloodsport is at 11 p.m. Progress is right after. Well, damn. Oh man. Um. Well, we'll see. Craven Gaming said, "I'm just here to listen." Okay.
It's nice to hear. Sorry, I can't. I'm not around the weekend you're coming over to Boston. I'm working PAX, so I won't be around. I'm gonna try to see Kenny Omega. Attempt.
We're working on it.
I will try to get the time. But yeah, sorry I
Now,
won't be able to see you that weekend. He's
what
Mortos.
Beast Mortos. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine? What if Beast Mortos was their GM?
I mean, if he's promoting the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering crossover, sure.
He might be into that. I don't know.
I know. I mean, other than lawyering, I don't know what he's into.
Yeah, I don't either. Oh, he likes to read. I know that. Yeah, that's good. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be into reading if you're doing a lawyer thing.
That is true.
It's a lot of reading.
A lot of reading. Jay Millie said Tony Khan turned Beast Mortos to Least Mortos. Jay Millie, I'm
I didn't
blocking.
say it. I didn't say anything.
I am blocking. Bella says Kevin and Speedball's Mike. Mr. Majestic is here. He said, Jay Millie, you enjoying AEW Collision tonight? It's a pretty good show. Nick Khan put some motivation up under Tony Khan. Oh, that's what that is tonight, motivation? Bella says, what the hell is Ricochet wearing?
An overcoat of some sort.
Very interesting. Let's see. Riley says Canadian wrestlers in AEW: Taya. For the women's and for the men's, Jericho. Oh, Omega, Christian, Speedball, Mike Bailey, Evil Uno, and Josh. And then we did say Kyle O'Reilly. Bella says Ricochet and Don Callis has the same barber.
Harley.
When they gonna start selling them puppets? We would buy it.
I would buy it.
I would, yeah. See, oh, look so good. Look at Statlander though. Oh, I like it. Y'all not even gonna get a little table for Nigel or something?
Yeah, there's
Interesting.
probably 10 folding tables under the ring.
That's what I'm saying. They could have gotten something for them to sit at. Tony. Was there always a dust here? Hold on. Tony Schiavone wearing a pink tie with a burgundy jacket? That's what we're doing? Interesting. Ballet said, let's go Nick Wayne. Wait a minute. Ballet, I thought you loved Commander. What happened? We switching up on him. Oh, interesting. Ballet said, I didn't know Mike Bailey was Canadian.
He's Canadian, and we know he's Canadian because he wasn't allowed to work in the U.S. for a while because he violated his visa agreement when he came here.
Well, there's a whole bunch of y'all doing it. Sometimes you get caught, sometimes you don't.
Julia stepping on the puppet.
That's horrible. Horrible. Hold on, what's Statlander look? Oh. Well, let Julia getting some TV time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait, hold on. Buddy's injured, or you don't know?
I mean, I don't know if Buddy's still injured.
Because that was a while ago at the Australian show.
I have no idea how long it takes to heal his injury.
Well, if you're married with Rhea Ripley, maybe a lifetime. So maybe.
I assume she's getting paid more than Buddy is here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Killian said, "What if he wins this and Christian comes back and like hand it over? Hold on,
He doesn't want the junior heavyweight title.
he don't want that. He don't want that. He's talking about the Ring of Honor title.
Oh, the Ring of Honor. I don't know about that.
We're not doing that." Jay Billy said, "Nick, I don't know where a gym. Nick Wayne.
He's 19. Let him grow into it."
Well, okay. Wait, Julia had her match with CEO and she lost.
Yep.
Okay, so it's one. So from each team is one girl who's advanced and another one who's lost.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Well, we do have the ladies in the main event tonight. What is Tony Storm talking about right
now? She is also a CEO, copious estrogen owner. Well, that is not wrong.
No. No, it's not wrong. Bailey says Kip has nice biceps.
He does. That shirt made him nice.
Jamie said, Nick, I just graduated from junior high. Wayne.
Oh my God. High school, at least, man.
I do. He says, so we're getting Nick Wayne in New Japan, right? Well, yes. Next month.
Yes.
Next month. Y'all ready for another New Japan tournament? Get ready. Get ready. He said Nick Wayne is another example. He's a future in my opinion. He's now what, 20, 21? He's 19. 19. What happened? We scrapping outside? Okay. Let's go, Stat. Stat is in amazing shape.
She's in great shape.
Lovely. Ballet says Mariah May will get lost in the WWE web. Well, that would be true.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. He said we need to start a GoFundMe for Nick Wayne. We need to start a Go Feed Me for Nick. Gilberto.
He's 19. He'll grow muscle. Let him cook.
Wild. Rally says, "Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jonathan Gresham tonight on GCW Bloodsport." Well,
Okay.
we know we know where that's going. We're not worried about it. He said, "That should be a good free agent spot." Jonathan Gresham, Zach, best technical wrestler in all wrestling. That is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an opinion. That's the truth. It's the truth. I wish I could have taken him home, GM. I would have risked it all. All.
Can you cook vegan?
I don't know. Maybe. We have to try and see, right?
Yes.
He's gonna have to come over and we're gonna find out. You're gonna find out, whatever you want, I'll make it for you. You're not into meat, I'm into meat. I am very much into that. Very much. Roberto says, go find me a personality for Hook. Well, we don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
We'll see. I know he probably feeling some type of way, regardless whether if he's injured, sick, or whatever situation is. I know he's feeling some type of way because that would have been his opportunity right there. But honestly, I'm thinking it worked out anyway with Hobbs being in that group.
Yeah,
So we'll just
yeah,
see
it's
how it
fine.
works out.
I just hope he's fine.
Fletcher says Nick Wayne needs to look at the brother from another mother, Kip Sabian, and get some meat like he did with Penelope.
He is 19, guys. He is
That's a
19.
baby.
When I was 19, I was 110 pounds soaking wet.
There you go.
I was tiny. Let the man grow up.
There you go. Well, y'all think he's supposed to look like Claudio right now? Come on.
If he was like pumping steroids, yes. And all y'all gotta, oh my God, there are some 19-year-olds who do that. It scares me because their heart is going to explode by the time they're 25.
True. That is true.
Do you want Nick's heart to explode by the time he's 25? No.
No.
Let him do it naturally.
Roberto said if there was ever someone who needs Triple H advice, Triple H.
Stop it. He don't eat needles in his ass.
Fletcher says, thanks for the sub, Earl. No need. I don't post shit, to be honest. Fletcher, you should. Fletcher, you should come on the stream one day. Come on over. A whole bunch of y'all in the chat. Y'all funny. You have great personalities. Y'all should come on the panel and let's have a good time. Oh, Mercedes, he not losing. At least I don't think so.
Oh, Carly, go save. Nope, that's not gonna work.
Oh. Look at Statlander. Lord have mercy. Well, where's Julian? I get this might as well be a handicap match.
Yep.
Julia, baby, get on in there. Look at Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's just like, sure, so impressive.
Hold on, I need to see the whole fit. Why cameraman so close? Oh. I don't care what anybody says. I think she's the prettiest girl on the roster. Statlander? Y'all agree? I think she's the prettiest one.
She's very pretty.
Fletcher says, I know we're full, but I'd love seeing Leon Slater and 8.
We're pretty full.
Fletcher, you know we full.
I mean, we still have like Michael Oku's going to be on Ring of Honor. We have him.
That was this morning with Nick Wayne. Okay. I didn't get a chance to see
this morning. Michael Oku is like awesome,
but he in Rev Pro still though, right?
Yes,
we're full. We don't mind a guest, right? Just
Nope.
don't overstay your welcome. That's it. Oh, but Julia look good too. All the girls look great here. Look at Luther. At least they found something to do with him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It works out. A meteor.
Talking about powdered knees,
How old
Mercedes.
is how old is Mercedes?
She is. I think we're around the same age. Hold on. I
She
looked this up
she gonna
before.
end up like 9 till she don't stop.
She is 33.
33.
Yeah, so she's the same age as you.
Ooh, well, we gonna have to find something else to do. Fletcher says so. Drew McIntyre is the official face of the new shoe project of Dwayne. Drew sold his what shoes? They got new shoes.
I don't know.
Violet says that was smart of your parents to do.
Oh, go hoarding food from the continental breakfast. Yeah,
I
my
just go to like the local groceries and the grocery store and just get like a pack of water bottles and just it's
yo.
cheaper to do it that way.
My dad tried to bring wine to a restaurant. My brother had to explain to him like
What?
you can't bring your own bottled wine to a restaurant. Yeah, we can't. He like the other
Wait,
problem is
wait,
he can't.
wait. Did they have wine to serve?
Yeah, they had wine to serve, but my dad
He didn't want to buy any.
yeah he just wanted to get his own,
Right.
so it's cheaper for him. Of course, he didn't want to pay a corking fee. The problem is my brother and I don't speak Thai, so we couldn't even play the "oh my dad's just foreign" card.
Oh no. Well, y'all could have gotten yeah, GM, you could have just made up sounds. They wouldn't know.
They probably wouldn't have known, but
You could have just
I
made up
didn't
these
go. I had to
words.
stay home. Like my brother asked me to go, but I couldn't take time off of work. So
There it is.
yep.
Wait, hold on. What Julia doing over there?
Stuck. She,
What's going on here?
she was stuck. Julia was holding on to Mercedes.
Well, yeah, but hold on. That gear set on the wearing though. What, Tony?
Oh. I love
What?
Tony.
Well,
Don't,
thank
don't
goodness for
question. Just
Luther.
don't question it at this point.
We're not questioning it. Luther caught it. We're good. The Statlander is just like I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, just Statler, just smile and nod. Smile and nod. It's okay. We all don't get it.
Well, how old is Julia though?
I think she's still young. Hold on, let me see. Julia Hart. She's 23.
What?
She's 23.
Holy shit! Was it okay? So she was the youngest champion before Nick Wayne just won, right?
Yeah, that would have
It
been made
gotta
her the
be.
youngest champion. Now Nick Wayne's the youngest champion.
Gotta be. Wow. Okay. We got some babies in all elite wrestling.
I
That's
mean, this is how you build the future.
that is true. That is true. Still surprising that they have won them titles so early like that. A lot more could have came out of the whole thing with Julia, but she ended up getting injured.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's
yeah,
unfortunate. We'll see what they do with Nick Wayne. I'm really surprised about it. I
yeah.
really
I
am.
mean, this is a pleasant surprise. I don't mind this at all, especially when he's going to represent AEW in New Japan.
Yeah, yeah. Very surprised. Oh, okay. Well, that was Collision on a
Hmm.
Thursday. Y'all don't have to worry about it this Saturday. Y'all got other things to worry about this Saturday.
Yep,
So y'all go ahead and do that.
yep.
Not bad. Last night did have a better vibe though. It was a
Hmm.
better vibe last night, but I still think we did pretty well.
No, this was great.
Trent Beretta's back in them abs.
Hmm.
Lord have
He
mercy.
got he
Ow.
got in shape. He was in decent shape before, but he got
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah, I could totally see like he been gone for a while.
Yeah, it was
It had
was
to have
it
been more than like 6 months, something like that, since we last seen him. So he's been gone for quite some time. He's back. He's under the wing of Uncle Don, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool with
yeah.
it. I mean, I do feel like we don't really need to be bringing any more people, but
No,
I'm cool with it. I'm cool
I
with it.
to be honest, I forgot Trent existed.
I didn't forget. I did not forget. Trust me.
Okay, okay. You didn't forget. I forgot.
Trust me. I got my list of people. I'll make sure I keep an eye out on social media. And Trent Beretta's one of them. He seemed like a mama's boy. I can't do that. That's something mama's boys. I don't know. I don't know. Blackstar says they gave Trump the Ula
Oh
Fala.
God,
I
stop.
don't know, but isn't that disrespectful to Samoans? Just asking.
I
I don't know.
don't know. I'm not Samoan. Don't ask me.
No clue. No clue. If they felt like it was all right, then maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe. How much are the tariffs on Samoa?
But they're but it's American territory though, right?
I don't know. I mean, they tariffed
So
Penguin Islands.
Penguin Island. I don't
There,
know what that
there,
is.
there are some islands they put tariffs on that only that their chief export is like penguin poop
Uh,
for like research purposes, I believe. Hold on.
research purposes. Oh, okay. Well,
Where
whoever's researching that, okay.
what
Jamie
country?
Jamie said I like it. Use Nick Wayne to build up the future Ring of Honor. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Ballet says they wouldn't give me the Ula Fala. Kid Leo said LOL cloak on hologram. I didn't even realize it was done.
Samoa has 10% tariffs.
Oh, okay, 10%.
Yeah,
Oh,
10% is not bad.
what's that? Victor says he won the trios title with the patriarchy a year ago. Oh, why did we forget about
Oh
that?
yeah, we did. We forgot all about that.
I was at that show.
And we
I really was.
forgot
I
all
was at that show.
we forgot all
I
about
did
it.
forget about that. But singles champion though,
Yeah,
still the
singles.
youngest.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. He said holocloak. What the fuck? Oh my god. Very interesting. Blackstar says LOL. But I'm wondering, Ballet. I thought they would be mighty disrespectful again. I could be wrong.
Don't know. Not Samoan.
Ballet says Top Flight and Layla. They look good.
They look
I
very
mean,
good.
Dante looked like he'd been at the gym.
Yep.
Yeah, we appreciate that. He said, "What? Trump is a tribal chief now? He better not be."
Yeah.
Blackstar says because doesn't that go to the head of the Samoan family? And I'm not about to get kicked out on Friday. Damn, Sandman, I was joking. Well, don't it is for like the head of the family.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know. Mr. Major said Ring of Honor World TV Champion Nick Wayne versus Kevin Knight would be a nice matchup. Oh yes,
They
yes.
they're both in Best of the Super Juniors, aren't they? I
Kevin Knight
imagine.
is in it.
Yes, I imagine. So if they might meet up, or they
Might
might be opposite sides of. It's round robin, if I remember correctly. The best.
they might.
I'll
Damn, how
check
many
it out.
people's in it though?
I'll check.
We need our little research. Give us a
Yep.
moment.
Yep.
Ballet says Stegosaurus
32.
crew. That's what I was just thinking. Like I was like 32. That sounds like too big of a number, but there it is. There it is. When the tag tournament coming back on?
That's usually later in the year, I think, closer early fall or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Jamie said it's the leader of the A team, Timeless Tony Storm. Mm-hmm. She's beautiful.
So, Best of the Super Juniors is round robin. So they score points, just like
Okay.
the G1.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna have to look to see who all in there and make some predictions. Make some predictions. It's pretty much the same people that's usually on there, right?
Usually,
It's pretty much the same people. What's his name? Shit.
Bushi.
He not. No, he not in it.
He's not in it. I know.
He gonna be gone by then.
Yeah, he's gone by then. His last day is so we
May 4th.
got Eldust B. Master Wado, Hiromu, Kushida, Taguchi, Yo, Kevin. Ninja Mac is gonna be really good.
Oh, Ninja Man, yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah,
a treat.
he's gonna be freaking
He's so
awesome.
good.
Fujita, Eagles, Ishimori, Bushi was
Everybody
slated
knows
to be in
everything.
it. I assume he's gonna get replaced now.
My whole
I don't
the whole
know.
damn roster is already in it.
I don't know. Francisco, Akira, Clark
Oh,
Connors, Sho, Kanemaru, Dragon Dia from Dragon Gate.
Clark,
Uh,
what he doing in there? He ain't
and
no. He ain't no.
he's always been. I think he's always well. He was a junior tag. Was he a junior tag champion before with Drilla?
But
Thought
he's
so.
not a. He's not a junior now.
I preparing.
We
He's a
just
junior.
we just putting people in there.
Some CMLL person.
Oh,
It's
they did
to be
add
in.
like one person from
Yeah.
CM. I think they announced who it was, didn't they?
It's not on the list I'm looking at.
Hmm.
Mao from DDT, and Nick.
Hmm. All right. Well, that's what we're doing. We'll see. We'll see. Fletcher says the one that ended Mariah May's career is here. Oh, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Kelio said this is a great collision episode. Yeah, yeah, you
Yeah, it
know.
was good. It was good.
Mhm. Craven Gaming said it's all good. I didn't know PAX was that weekend.
Yeah.
What weekend is it exactly?
So it's the weekend of May 8th. So my buddy was supposed
May
to come. We might actually go if you're still here, Craven. We might. Me and the husband were thinking about going to Minnesota at some point.
8th. Oh,
So that's where they left us. They went to Minnesota and they bought a nice place.
oh, Minnesota. Never been there. Never been there.
They like it there.
Jamie Lee said Chris Thicklander.
And yeah, she is pretty thick.
Black Star said I told y'all Toph went to Jacksonville. He moved over there. Jacksonville, Florida. Oof,
Yeah.
Florida. Um, Fletcher says Mercedes is slowly getting over with the AEW crowd. To be, I mean, why wouldn't she though?
She's in Boston too.
Right. Well, that helps. That helps. Yeah. He said, "Mommy Taker, you want to laugh? Tell me a joke. Book is a good wrestler. That's a joke." Blackshire said, I didn't. I'm tired of going to Jacksonville. Well, I wouldn't want to go over there either. This is Florida we talking about. It's disgusting over there. I would never even look back. Never. He said, my CEO is a meal and a dessert. Oh. Fletcher says Saraya supposedly want to return to WWE because this is where you'll laugh. She wants to tag with Rhea
That's
Ripley.
that's not happening at all.
For what? Saraya the new Jericho? What the fuck? Um, you interested, Jim?
No.
Nah, I can't say that I am either. I mean, what when I say I'm not interested is based on what we've seen from her in the ring. I'm not interested.
No.
I'm not interested. So it's a no for me, brother. Mr. Majestic says, ballet dancer, how you doing? He said, yes, this is a great episode of AEW Collision. Do you feel Collision on Thursday nights would be better than Collision on Saturday? Oh,
Nah. I don't know. You watch ROH on Thursdays. I just stay here for Dynamites.
GM, they could throw in Ring of Honor whenever. To be honest with you, we don't even need to have a special time or anything when it comes to Ring of Honor. I will say this: for AEW long term, they wouldn't like this because imagine, they're able to do this tonight because they literally stayed in the same place.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
if Collision was even, I don't know, 5 hours away trying to pack everything up and taking the trucks and unloading everything just for the next night, I don't know if that's something they can do long term. So
Yeah.
maybe Saturday's best case scenario for them
Yeah, Saturday's probably the
because of
best case
that.
scenario, yeah.
Yeah. Fletcher said, wasn't TNA on tonight? Well, damn, what isn't on tonight? What is it on tonight?
No
I gotta see
idea.
what's going on. Bloodsport, I'm gonna check out for sure.
There's too much wrestling this week because of WrestleMania
Mm-hmm.
and everything
Mm-hmm.
surrounding it.
That's
We'll
true.
be seeing a ton of highlights after this weekend.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. Blackstar says I might have to go to Stamford, Connecticut if Mania makes no sense, but who knows?
I've
Did
actually
they move?
I think they moved or were in process of trying to sell that building. I have seen those headquarters. When I had to take a bus to New
Oh,
Jersey, I went by and I didn't get my camera out fast enough to take a picture of WWE headquarters.
very interesting. Pete says I think since Thursday night football isn't on cable anymore, it's not a bad idea.
That's true.
I mean, it's
Football,
not bad to air it on Thursday. I don't think so. It's just bad for the company having to do all that. They
unless
will
they
literally
want to
have to.
run the same arena 2 nights in a row, which you don't want it because you won't get that many people in 2 nights in a row.
It's they did well for Boston.
They did do well for Boston, but so the MGM Fenway Arena is right next to Fenway Stadium. There is a ton of public transportation there. There's barely any parking space though.
So you're saying depending on where they at.
Yeah. Like if they were last time they were in Springfield, and Springfield is like out there and here be dragons where compared to where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So like if
I
they
see.
ran like Springfield twice in a row, they wouldn't have gotten that many people. But because it's Boston, it's a major city, and because transportation is like literally on the doorsteps of the arena of that
Right.
arena, then that's probably
Right.
why they were able to get so many people 2 nights in a row.
That's a good point. Good
Yeah,
point. Fletcher says so. There's Collision, TNA, and Bloodsport tonight, and
sounds
I
like
saw
it.
Roberto said a couple of other shows on tonight too. So we'll see. We'll see. He said, Tati, did you ever see the next Rev Pro event card? David Francisco, Portuguese on the card. Well, when is that? And speaking of Rev Pro, when is CEO going over there?
Yeah, I don't know.
When is she going over there? I don't see.
I have no idea.
I wasn't she booked for something? No.
I don't know. She has too many titles. She's gotta let go some of those at some
Well, that's
point.
the thing. If she had at least defended the titles in Rev Pro at least once by now, it's been a while. She been won the titles. So I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. I'm gonna have to check that out. When is that show, Fletcher? Mr. Majestic says TNA Wrestling Impact show is also on. Technically tonight, it's AEW's Collision show going head against TNA show. Okay, so oh yeah, they're on at the same time. Okay, is there Tony Khan lets Collision on Thursday? Just wait for WWE to send AJ Styles to TNA. Oh, all of a sudden. So I get what you're saying about NXT and Jeff Cobb, QGM. It makes sense, but I honestly feel like it's for the Bloodline Vortex. Interesting.
We don't have to put all the Islanders together.
No, I agree. I agree. Roberto said, "Yo, when The Rock shows up, wanting to be in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom."
He is just because he wore the goddamn shirt.
That's what I'm saying. We all got the New Japan shirt at home. So what difference does it make, right? The Rock is a rock. He's a wrestling fan, right?
Yeah, he just likes the wrestling.
Yeah, yeah, and nothing else about it. He said, and Shota shunned him the way Cody did. Everyone will cheer Shota, and The Rock will blame the Shota crybaby. What is Roberto on right now?
Roberto, whatever you have, can I get some too? Because I need that much delusion in my life right
Oh
now.
my god, that is crazy. Ballet said Red Velvet is gorgeous. Oh yes, she
She's
is.
very pretty. She's very pretty.
Very. He said this is going to be the first WrestleMania that I remember that I won't be watching for sure. Last year, I was stupid enough to watch a couple of matches and ended up watching the worst ever: Uso versus Uso. Well,
So I don't really blame them too much for that. They cut their time too, so it's not 100% their fault. I try to be a little lenient on stuff like that.
nah. Well, it's
I said
bad.
I try, okay?
It's
Except when it comes to
bad.
the Death Riders, it wasn't good.
I
It
I
wasn't
was
good.
making excuses at first too, but like this is one of those things. It was a dream match.
Yeah.
It was a dream match. Like everybody, people always want to see tag team partners, especially brothers, go against each other. And then you did it on WrestleMania, and it was garbage. It
Yeah.
definitely was
Yeah.
one of the worst matches of last year for sure.
Yep.
So it didn't pay off, and I thought, hey, Backlash, they'll run it back, but Jimmy got hurt. That would have been the perfect time to get it done, and they would have been in France too. France, they would have made some noise for them.
Yep.
Well, probably
Yeah.
yes. Um, let's see. Keontae says them shoes probably whack as, but I still want to see it. I want to see it because I didn't hear anything about it. Says how do you feel about Nick Wayne title win?
No, I liked it. It was a surprise. Nice surprise.
It was a surprise, but as someone who watched Ring of Honor, looking back at it, we could have did more with Commander before that happened. We could have did more.
Yeah.
Fletcher says Nick Wayne is a future. This is good. I mean,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not
I
bad.
don't because look, we're at the point where it's like, all right, we're seeing titles change, but we don't want to see titles change when the champion didn't really get a chance to do much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things. It just I just look behind me and I just see my poster of Bade. I'm just like, that man is so gorgeous. He's so gorgeous. I love him. But this is a good thing. This is still a good thing. Nick, like I said, Nick Wayne, he going to Japan. But what good would it make for him to bring the title to Japan anyway? We'll see.
So the only thing I can think of, and if Tony wants to play it this way, is he can get some very interesting matches.
Hmm.
Typically, if you pin a champion, this is usually for New Japan titles. If you pin a champion, you can claim a title shot.
Okay, so
If he
what?
gets pinned
Basically,
if he gets pinned a few times, maybe we'll see some very interesting matches in AEW.
okay. Well, we'll see
Yeah,
if it goes that way.
Nick Wayne and Kushida, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yep.
yes.
Nick
Take my
Wayne,
money.
Clark Connors, maybe.
Take my money.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad thing.
No, okay. Well, we'll see if Tony Khan rubbing them brain cells together to give us that. This one I don't know.
Yeah, Tony has to rub the brain cells.
Yeah, we don't know. Fletcher says, Berto, I was so disappointed. I was actually expecting Jimmy and Jay to have a solid match, but I think a lot of people thought that.
Yep, yep, yep,
I think a lot of people thought that. How many of y'all spend your whole lives beating up on your brothers and sisters, but then this time you get paid at WrestleMania to do it, and that's what it was. That was not good. It wasn't good, but they said
yeah,
it was cold. They rushed them and everything. I don't know. It was a super kick party.
yep,
Super kick party. That was it.
yep,
That was it. Bailey said that match was a bit clunky at times. Absolutely. It kind of
yep.
just seems like, I don't know. Like they didn't even rehearse this or some shit. I don't know. They were just like, just go out there and just do something for a couple of minutes. Bailey says, Tony Storm looks like Lucy. Oh, with the polka dots?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Fletcher says even Jimmy's daughter was bored and grabbed her phone mid-match. Well,
Yeah.
it'd be like that. Roberta says, Fletcher, I really apologize because, man, that train wreck was noticeable a mile away. Don't ask Bloodline fans well, I mean, y'all got to be honest. Y'all see something. If it wasn't good, it just wasn't good. Even if it's somebody that you enjoy, that's just how it is. Just be honest. That's why I always say, like, when I do my reviews, I always try to be as honest as possible because, like, a lot of these promoters, they don't really hear the honesty from the fans. People feel like they got to be stands of people and ride or die or whatever. Kenny Omega don't care if you're willing to die for him. He's going to move on. He don't care. Y'all people just be out here and saying whatever and whatever. And y'all think like these people look at y'all like some type of soldiers or whatever. They don't care. They don't care. Y'all wasting y'all time doing all this shit. So if the bloodline, somebody you like, didn't have a good match, we just gonna say it. We just gonna say it. See, I don't have to worry about that. That's like me saying Zack Sabre Jr. had a bad match. That would never even happen. So I don't have to worry about saying stuff like that. But Jimmy Uso, come on. And then look at what they're doing with Jay at this point. Come on. Look at her react. So y'all go ahead and do who going live for WrestleMania? GM? No?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I have no clue. I have no clue who's going live for WrestleMania because some people are going over there anyway. But interesting, interesting. Let's see. Mr. Justice said, I feel it's safe to say that tonight's AEW versus TNA Thursday Night War AEW Collision got way more viewers than TNA. Well, who was on there though? They had like the little WrestleMania type of show in Vegas too.
I'm not sure. Julia's young. Yeah, Julia's young.
Yeah, really
Julia's
young.
very young.
What? Tony's massaging Luther's baldy.
I wasn't
Hmm.
watching what she was doing. I was concentrated
I
on the
didn't see
match.
that. I didn't see that. Julius, what we said, 23?
23, yeah.
Yeah, 23. There we go. There we go. He said, Fletcher, last year's peeps started realizing that the boring line was exactly that boring. Without Vinny, there isn't anywhere to go. Where's Roman sneaker? Right, Roman sneakers never came out.
Nope.
Was it ever for the public?
I don't know.
At
I
this
was
point, I
just
don't
I
even
was just
know.
laughing because Chucky T posted something.
What are you
Uh,
posting?
Greg is a bastard man.
Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Trent Beretta, we see you post a workout video, something, I don't know what's wrong with some of these wrestlers. They look good and they don't even post a little workout regimen or whatever. This y'all look good. Just fucking post it. Let's see. It'll be fine since Brian Cage and Mark Davis. Oh my god, Mark Davis. Why did you bring it up? I don't
Man,
know.
why did
I
you
don't
bring
know.
that up?
The Aussie Open reunion is on reunion. We don't know. We don't know. Fletcher says, "Mommy Taker and QGM. Your thoughts on Hangman Okada face off yesterday?"
That's all right.
I
Eh,
don't know where it's going.
I know we're getting the Bucks and Hangman Swerve.
We don't want that. What you talking about? All in? Or you talking about for Double or Nothing?
What's coming up next
Double or Nothing.
for Double or Nothing?
Oh no! Wait. Y'all said the Anarchy in the Arena.
Oh yeah, and okay, the
That
one
then that
oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
If they do that in a Creed Arena, maybe the whole thing will be done by then, hopefully, and we don't have to worry about Swerve and Hangman being wasted as a tag team on All In. We don't want that. Not at All In. Crazy. Roberta said, "LOL. Listen to a WWE fan in 2025 about wrestling is crazy." Well, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Like I can't. I honestly, I just tune these people out. It's not worth it. Even the AEW fans, because AEW have fans like that too, where they're ride or die for AEW, and they only say nice things. They'll never say anything to make the company look negative or whatever. And honestly, it's like, well, why even lie? If something is not good, it's not good. I don't know anything that's perfect other than Beast Mortos. Like I really don't know. So y'all want to sit here and lie? Y'all think Tony Khan gonna give y'all free tickets or whatever the situation is to be a ride or die soldier for AEW? It doesn't work that way.
Sorry, I zoned out because I was looking at a clip of last week on John Oliver. He was talking about Shiloh Hill because they were talking about something called Fishgate. My coworker turned me on to this.
Fishing.
Fishgate. It's a whole thing, but
Hmm.
you will never guess what Shiloh Hill's real name is.
What is it now?
His real legal name is Thunder Justice Keck.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Why don't you just use your real name as your wrestling name? Yo,
That
you know
doesn't
how cool
surprise me.
Thunder Justice is?
He probably tired of hearing that their whole lives. At this
Yeah, I
point,
mean, Ricky the Steamboat's probably really sick of hearing, you should use Dick Blood as your name.
well, I would have got tired of that at some point. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I never no.
All right,
The more I
continue.
think
I'm
of it,
sorry.
no, it's a no. Mr. Majestic said, "Great show tonight. Wishful thinking, but maybe AEW Collision on Thursday on TNT, TBS, and Max could be permanent time slot, and possibly Tony Khan can pursue Warner Brothers to air Ring of Honor on Saturday night. That would never happen. That would never happen.
I don't think that
Y'all
would
know
ever
that.
happen.
Y'all know that. When they posted the Ring of Honor show earlier this morning on YouTube, people were like, "Y'all should just do that. Y'all should just do that." I mean, I kind of agree. I kind of agree. There was like 600 people watching it early this morning. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning or some shit. I was like, that's not bad for a Thursday morning. You know, that's probably more people than was watching it on the fucking app. So that's not a bad thing. But on a Saturday night Ring of Honor,
Mm-mm.
no,
I don't think it would get much.
no. Fletcher says the poll looking like supports for Hobbs. Oh yeah, so Powerhouse Hobbs 76% says yes. So we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. He said people are really hating Tony Khan had a Ring of Honor title match on. I don't see. Look, do I see the problem? Not well. Wait a minute. The Ring of Honor pay per view is like 2 weeks from now, I believe. May 2nd. We don't have not a single match for that show. Not a single match. So that could have been on it. I don't have a problem with them doing it on Collision if it's to help promote Ring of Honor, but I don't know how that's working out for them. Craven said, "I'm no longer in that nice house."
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, man.
Mr. Majestic's going to bed. Good night, Mr. Majestic.
Good night, Mr. Majestic.
Roberta said, if Collision will always be moved from Saturday to another show, then Collision shouldn't be on Sat. Well, that's because they're gonna always prefer other sports over wrestling. That would never change. So it really wouldn't even matter what network they would have been on. If basketball is on or hockey or whatever else to be given on TV comes on, they will move Collision. They can, and another thing is that they can always tape it and put it on a different time. Like wrestling works a little different than the other sports. Because you imagine they just tape basketball and just air it that weekend? They would never do that. They would never do that. We got Jordan Jackson in the house. He said, Tati, what would you do? What would you two think about Logan Paul and his in-ring ability? And do you like it? Who?
Logan Paul can go get lost in another forest for all I care.
Logan Paul.
And you can quote me on that because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we really don't give a fuck about no
Sorry,
Logan
I
Paul.
just saw the picture of President Trump being presented with the Ula follow.
When they did
Anyway,
that?
they did well.
That's
FIFO
today.
FIFO posted this like 3 hours ago with the picture.
I thought y'all was joking.
He was not joking.
Oh,
It's on if you type Trump receives Ula follow, you'll get the
whoa,
pictures. Yeah.
whoa, definitely not doing that. I thought y'all was joking on the chat.
Nope.
I really did. Very interesting.
Oh,
Jordan,
Twitter,
we don't
video and Instagram.
fuck with Logan Paul, but I would say, for someone who's not a wrestler, he's done things that in the ring that I can't do.
He's a very athletic individual. As a personality, he's trash.
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 There you go. There you go. Roberta said, "Yeah, I've been watching all the wrestling and still working and living life. Well, tomorrow should be a slower day at work. I'm hoping, so maybe I got some time to catch up on things. We'll see. Can you believe it? The kids are home on Good Friday for what? Ain't nobody doing anything. Nobody doing anything. And then they give the kids Monday off too, just for the fuck of it.
We have it's Patriots Day here. We have the Boston Marathon on Monday. It's
Oh,
also Easter, but we have the Boston Marathon. So I live right in the path. Not live. I work right in the path of the marathon. So I don't want to deal with trying to get into work because the
I
bus
don't blame you.
drops me 20 minutes before my stop because they can't go into my work because
What?
marathon racing. Yeah, they close a bunch of bus stops and train stations because like the marathon literally like cuts into Boston.
I
So
see.
basically people try to work from home that day.
Yeah,
Last year
tell
I
them to
did.
give it tell you to give it a date off.
Yeah. No,
Hey.
I worked because I raised mosquitoes. I timed it so I wouldn't have to go in Monday. So,
Oh, okay. Well, that works out.
yep.
That works out. Fletcher
Last
says Logan new finisher isn't bad. Oh.
well, I'll hear about it at some point.
Roberta says, remember when Peeps wanted to claim that reproduction got new subs because she won the reproduction? Who y'all talking about? Roberta,
Are you talking about Monet again?
because she won the belts. Now it's when is she left my
I think
fucking
he's
ass
talking
off
about
this
Monet.
project. I don't understand what you mean. Oh, you talking about her with the Rev Pro titles? Well, I
Uh,
mean, I honestly I don't know where that's going.
I don't
That
know
right,
either. I think
that
the
right
most
there, I don't know.
interesting, honestly, the most interesting story I find with her right now is her with Harley.
Oh, Hardy Cameron. Well,
Yeah, just wanted her with puppet banter.
it's all right. It's all right.
And then people was gonna pop one day when Harley's in distress and she saves her.
Oh Lord,
I will pop when that happens.
we'll see. Fletcher says in 2025, I only watch AEW to be honest. Some New Japan pay per views, sometimes Indies. I don't follow that much, but I know Rev Pro have been cooking here in Europe and pushing some Portuguese talent. Okay,
Alright.
not bad. I know when they be on, we be sleeping too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's Roberta said Logan Paul is a man and sent Ricochet packing and about to retire AJ Styles, best frog splash in the biz. Oh,
Dude, you're triggering me right now. Please stop.
wow. Fletcher says, how old is Kyle Protostar Fletcher?
I thought we thought said he was like 27 or
Too
something.
young for me.
Yeah, let me take a look. Kyle Fletcher.
Too young for me. What is he, like
Uh,
25?
26. I was wrong.
Oh, 26. Okay. Okay. Interesting. When we putting a single title on Kyle?
I don't know. You should be
This
getting one soon,
soon the
honestly.
TNT title.
Yeah, sure.
The TNT title. Let's book it. He's not
Yeah,
doing
let's
anything
fucking do
else.
it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Roberta said, "LOL delusion. The Rock wasn't shunned out of the main. Wasn't Cody to be hated? None came true. I catch up. That'll get Shota cleared. Cheered. Shota who?
Nobody is going to cheer for that vacuum of charisma.
Shota who? Why
I'm
are we
not
talking?
denying the other stuff, but Shota being cheered. It has taken 3 years to get to this point.
Um, Fletcher said, "Do you want me to spoil the Oku versus Wayne? I'm pretty sure Nick Wayne won, right? I'm pretty sure he won.
I'm not sure.
He said Oku is AEW
Oh,
QGM. He's still
he still has.
AEW.
Yeah, then I thought he got the graphic, but I thought then, like,
No,
you were trying. Oku, elite. Let me see if
no,
I
he
can.
didn't. GM, we're full.
Um, nah, eh.
We're, and then look at Fletcher says, I like Oku, but I'd rather see Leon Slater.
We're
We might
full.
as well. We're full. You know. What can we do at this point? He said, "Did you see Evil versus Oku?"
No.
No, I know they had a match.
But now there's another man that was popular with the kids, and then yeah.
Oh, my daughter has discovered Takahashi.
Oh, Hiromu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's definitely for the kids.
For the
Too bad.
kids.
Too bad it's not like back when he still had Daryl.
For the kids. He just did a promo. I think yesterday. He's going to CMLL.
Oh yeah, that makes
He
sense.
had this jumbo sized Daryl in the background with a sombrero on. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? I don't
Yep,
know. Whatever.
that tracks. That tracks with Hiromu.
Oh, so that weekend that week that they're going to be in Mexico, they announced that they're going to be doing Dynamite and is it Collision too?
I don't know, but yeah, they were doing that show down there.
Yeah, they're doing a show in Arena, Mexico. I never been said I need to get my passport ready. I need to go over there. They're also going to be having a, not want to say Forbidden Door, but CMLL, Ring of Honor, New Japan, AEW, all of them getting together to do a show that weekend.
Okay.
So that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's great.
Mm-hmm. We'll take it. Fletcher says, Berto, that's funny. I swear I was watching Defy, but when I saw Evil Entrance, I tuned out. Oh.
That's usually what people do these days.
Bailey says Sandman is going live for WrestleMania. Okay, I'm
Well, you
going
guys can
to.
go watch him.
Yes, Sandman will be live. I'll post his link when he posts it up so y'all can watch with Sandman because we GM and
um,
I we
I'm not. I'm not.
yeah we're not yeah. Roberto says, "Bro, I zoned out watching the WWE ID tournament. Some dude came out with a backpack, thinking he was the Ryu of wrestling. I was tight. It was like 2:30 a.m. last night. Well, 2:30 a.m. What show was on last night at 2:30?
Was this the Dragon Gate one?
Damn." He said Bucks versus Hangman and Swerve is going to be Fuego. Why are we putting
Because
this
they're
out in the
setting
universe?
up for it, Tati.
At All In, we don't want that. Not at All In. Do it on Dynamite or something. Collision. I don't know. Cope and Christian probably win the tag tournament this year. Oh, could you imagine? He said, I don't need Hangman teaming up with Swerve at All In. I agree. So I need Hangman to kill Mox at All In, but sadly Tony Khan is pushing the Britain Nightmare Bruv assassin to finish the story. I'm not happy
Okay,
about it.
you guys have to get it. You guys have to get it through your head. He's waiting for goddamn Darby. I don't want you guys to be disappointed.
Oh,
I want you to
GM.
lower your expectations. He's gonna wait for Darby. The man is gonna cut a promo on
But
Everest.
okay, but it's still going to be William versus Moxley at
And
All
he will
In.
be fed to Moxley.
Okay, and then what's the next pay per view after that? Forbidden Door.
And somebody will get fed to him there, or there'll be a multi-man match.
No, no. William going to the UK with the title. There's there's I can't see it happening any other way, right?
Okay. My stomach was hurting a lot last night, but I will do the shot of hot sauce if I am wrong.
Jim, you're wrong. I totally see it. Wait, you get good signal from up there?
From Everest, I'm pretty sure he'll just take the video and send it whenever he gets signal.
Okay.
He
All
has a
right. Well,
team. There's a team that can help him.
somebody gonna figure it out. Darby Allen don't know. I no. And then
He
they
said he was
posted.
plant the goddamn AEW flag on the goddamn mountain.
Let him plant it. But he ain't getting no title. Darby Allen, come on. And that's so funny that you mentioning that reminds me of this post. Somebody was just like, "What do you think of the AEW pillars now?" Sammy Guevara,
Hang out with his
MJF.
baby with the Hurt
Who the
Business
other ones are in there? Oh, Jackson Perry,
on the bus
Darby Allen. What
on
they
the
doing
mountain.
now? What are they doing now? Which is very interesting. I I don't know. A lot more should have came out of these guys, to be honest with you. The most they've ever done was with MJF. Darby, what
Darby.
Darby's like two-time TNT champ, I think, two times, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Jackson Perry, he had it once.
He has a hot
Is that
girlfriend.
that too? She looked real good.
Yeah. Where's she been? Is she injured?
She had that match in New Japan, and that was it. That's the last thing I saw. That's the last time I saw her. That was like January. So I don't know what's going
Damn.
on with that. Sammy Guevara,
At home with the kid.
we don't know.
No, he's
We don't.
posting Instagram like reels and TikToks and stuff. He's at home with the kid.
Take
I
the
think
damn title off of him then.
I think Ty Mello's hair is darker now. I think she dyed it darker.
I haven't seen her since she went to Japan. She was over there in Japan too.
She
When Athena and them was over there a couple of months back, like around Wrestle Dynasty or whatever, she was over there.
Instagram with the kid.
That's what happened. Y'all got the kids and everything. Y'all gonna have to drag these kids out to the show.
They
That's
should
what
set up
probably
a
did.
daycare at the goddamn show at this point.
Y'all might as well. All elite daycare facility. I don't know. I don't know. Danielson helping Bruv dethrone Moxley. 3 Eye Raven. No, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Some of y'all had already said y'all wanted Danielson versus Moxley. That's not even possible because he's not in the Owen. So that's not happening. That's not happening. We don't need Danielson help though. But I know people will mark out if Danielson came on out there to help. They would.
Yep.
Killian said, "Left my ass up. Only Beast Muertos." Yes, absolutely. He said, "I just watched a video of Trump receiving the Ula Fala." This really happened?
Yeah, I saw the it's on Instagram. You can just type it out. You'll
Who
see
gave
it.
it to him? A wrestler gave it to him?
It looked
Roman
like
Reigns?
it looked like an older Samoan gentleman.
This has nothing to do with WWE?
I don't know. Let me take a look at the clip again.
What the hell? Is he in Samoa or something? I
He looked like he was Samoan, but I'm not. Trump.
interesting. He said
Trump looked
Mercedes.
confused.
Oh, he said
That's
Mercedes is at the next Rev Pro car. Oh, okay. Well, then when is that? I don't know because she's been holding all the titles, especially on
Mm.
AEW, but they never mentioned anything about her actually being there. So I don't know. He said, yes, Oku is AEW. I never even heard that. I didn't even know. Said I think I saw a clip a while ago. TK announcing him when AEW went to UK. He even did a dark match if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that I didn't know. He said, "Wow, Oku and AEW is different. Finally, a name they can build themselves." He said, "June 11th, AEW will run a 4-hour live special in Portland. Ain't nobody even live out there. Hold on, Portland for
Yeah,
what?
they mentioned that during the commercials or during one of those vignettes.
What's going on January 11th? Oh, what
Mm.
is it like a January? Is that Saturday or Wednesday? That better not be Wednesday. Friday. You sure it's June 11th? Friday? 4 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. He said, "Did you see Ricochet tweets about Nick Khan and WWE, and told about?" Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I know Ricochet glad he ain't over there. He said, "I was watching WEID on replay." Oh, okay, because I wanted to watch Dynamite with you guys and then watch Dragon Gate because I wanted to see Ultimo Dragon.
I don't
So
know who gave it to him.
WEID,
It doesn't say in the Instagram post
right? But
sometimes.
it's not WWE related, or you still don't know
It's coincidental because this happened a few hours after the
the
rain
Roman thing.
dropped. Yeah, this can't. I don't think it's a coincidence.
Convenient, very
Very
convenient.
convenient.
Mm-hmm. It said Young Bucks will take on Speedball and Kevin Knight next week. Where y'all saying that? Well, whatever y'all say in the chat, I'm gonna start believing it because I didn't hear nothing about this. I don't know. Kat is here. Hello, Kat. How are
Hi,
you?
Cat.
Said Miro is supposedly Orton's opponent for Mania. Well, that's what y'all want, right?
Mm,
That's what y'all want.
yeah.
Roberta said next week. Can't wait.
Should be good.
He said on Rusev Day.
Oh my god.
Fletcher says basically that Nick Khan expects a lot of AEW talent to jump ship to WWE. Ricochet tweeted, "Oh man, this guy fucking sucked."
Yeah, he did tweet
So
that. I saw that tweet.
can I just say that Nick Khan is not wrong about that? To be honest, I really do feel, and we've already seen it. There are people who have been and probably are still in AEW where the end goal is for them to be in WWE.
Hmm.
That's just the truth. So that
Hmm.
right there is not a lie. Um, you know, can I be mad at that? I can't really say no. But if I was a promoter and I found out it was you, your ass is not gonna be on TV. I'm not promoting you for the next company. You got me fucked up. That's why Ricky Stark wasn't on TV. Ray FedEx, that's why he was not on TV. Because Tony Khan knew what was that. He knew it. Jay Cargill, Jay said it with her own mouth. She said her goal was always to be in WWE.
Yep.
Stephanie Bakir said it the other day.
Yep. Yep.
That's
I don't
just
blame them.
I don't
They,
either.
if they want to do it, they do it. I'm not gonna curse them out. No.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Bella said Hollywood Demons, the real Iron Claw on ID Monday. Oh, he said, do you guys think AEW will wait for a specific WWE talent to dethrone Moxley? Oh, the way Cody was signed to dethrone Roman. Who would that be though?
No,
Ain't nobody over there. No,
no.
no, we're not just waiting on contracts to ride out. Moxley will be champion forever if that's the case. And y'all know y'all don't want that. He said Ricochet also tweeted about this WWE stuff, one contract. Then I learned Ricochet is cooking WWE. Seth Rollins told on an interview that he wants both Roman and Moxley to induct him in the Hall of Fame. Oh,
That would make sense. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's cute. He said, "Oh wow, so Nick Khan is threatening to do the Tony Khan move and find everyone."
I'm sorry. I'm looking at spoilers from the TNA Unbreakable that's happening right now. Would you
Wait
like
a
to know who
minute, it wasn't.
debuted?
It wasn't live. What show
Um,
was on?
I think they're posting stuff from it right now. It might have just happened.
But wasn't TNA on just now?
Yeah.
But not this that you're talking about now.
No, I'm talking about who debuted on this past TNA.
Somebody from NXT. Omos, right?
It's Reggie.
Reggie who?
The wine sommelier.
They got him?
Yeah, he's there.
They got him, or he's
Yep.
just making an appearance?
No, he's wrestling. It looks like he's got an entrance and he's wrestling. He's got gear on. His name is Sydney Akeem.
Tony.
So he's on TNA. At least he's working.
I'm guessing Tony they want he's been on Ring of Honor.
I didn't know he was
So
on Ring of Honor, but yeah, he's there.
I thought Tony Khan was interested in snatching him up. We're full, but I was just like, well, he probably won't even
Wait,
be
is
in the
he
ring
fighting
roster anyway.
Moose?
Moose.
I think that's Moose. Oh, he's gonna
Um.
die.
Well,
Oh, prayers.
well, Tony Khan didn't get him. All right. Fletcher says AEW just announced AEW Summer Blockbuster Wednesday. But hold on, that's not June. It's June 11th. Is Friday, Fletcher.
Yeah, it's. I think he's right.
So is it June 10th?
No, it's June 11th.
Friday. Well, I ain't doing anything anyway. I don't got no social life. Whatever. We watching wrestling on Friday. Whatever. Is it 10 minutes to Bloodsport? Be safe. Oh, that's in 10 minutes. Well, we wrapping it up, GM.
Okay, sounds good.
We wrapping it up. You guys, we do appreciate y'all tuning in with us. What we got this weekend? Oh well, I don't think I'll be doing anything. I might just give like an extra review or two on some of these shows that's going on. Because New Japan over there, New Japan not over there in Vegas. No, they're not. No, they're not. Right?
I don't think they
I don't.
are. They'll
I
probably
don't
be wrestlers
think.
over there. I know DDT has a show, I believe.
DDT, the cute new one over there. I forgot his name.
I forgot his name too. I always forget his name. But
The way he do
Suzuki,
his eyeliner is so good.
but
Look at-
that's not the match you should be working. Suzuki is wrestling the blow up doll.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think his name is Yoshihiko or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
A blow up doll. Some of y'all probably got that at home.
I mean, former Iron Weight champion doll. It has been the champion.
What's
I think
that? What's that? That's at a DDT show.
yeah, I believe so. Yes. I saw the poster of it. I sent it
I'm
to
watching.
King Leo saying, "Hey, you should try to check this out."
Well, we're gonna have to check
Suzuki.
that out. We're gonna check that out. Well, Sandman will be live for WrestleMania. I will post his link on the community tab for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and like and subscribe his channel. Great entertainment. I might just pop up in the chat to say hello, let y'all know that I'm still alive this weekend. But
June
GM and I
11th is a
we have other things to
Wednesday.
do. No, it's not. I
That
just
that's
looked
what
it
it says
up.
on the poster for summer AEW Summer Blockbuster.
What the hell am I looking at? What calendar I'm looking at? What year
What
I'm
are you
looking at?
looking at?
I don't know. I have no clue what I'm
Yeah, it's
looking
a
at.
Wednesday.
Oh, I'm looking at July 11th. Well,
Oh.
apparently I can't read.
And yep,
I'm over
we're
here
gonna go
telling
to
Fletcher
go check out Bloodsport. Happy Mania
crazy,
weekend.
crazy. All right, y'all. Have fun with WrestleMania. I'll go ahead and deal with that. We'll see y'all next week for AEW Dynamite. Good
Good
night.
night.